broadcasting. So we're live on your TV, XYZ. We're also live on your radio, Power 97.9. Good morning, Ghana. Are you ready? Are you set? We are already awake. Makachos and Krabraboni, Simuntem, Sanyabe, Albedrunta, Mutias. Entianope on behalf of the production team, led by Mr. Emmanuel Owusu, supported by Madame Ella Opoku, Amos Kwambena Konyo, and Afi Agnes Safo, together with Mr. Desmond. Hey, Desmond, oh, you're tough. Me too, Chama, what's it? And our TV production crew, Ninano. Yeah, Mobia Kwaba to Ghana's biggest breakfast on radio and on TV. Dwabo Ase, what you say? You're from Don, Kwambena Prah. Now, Anope say, all dreams are within reach. All dreams are within reach. And all you have to do is to keep moving and believe you can, because you're already halfway there, okay? All dreams are within reach. All you have to do is to keep moving towards them. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. And to Diana Wosono, Etrimupona Wunyano, Crowdidi Muyen and Yankopon do be Trawotas here. Pamcho and Nayabnada, the 3rd of February 2026, in the new year 2026. Yetcha will be a baby our Ghana for Nebiano Yetcha. Obianya Shim Pamcho Bibia and Sansa, Bibia and Sansa. Amcho Bibian Sasaya and Nea Yakasa no say Oya Shankani na Okwa Kopefangu Atwa. It's still under 10 Ghana cities a letter. I'm talking about a super, okay? And you know, Amaya Mishishumo be emphasabe Fufu na no kwaye. And you know, Ashan so the diesel is still selling at 11.90 Ghana pesos at a year Goyle. Mo air shesheno ewo a year Star Royal no so no Mobenya Super no at 9.97, diesel no at 10.97. Yana Mashan so sa edia my total so a rate no ewa ha. But I don't know why total it's a bit up beyond Goyle and Star Oil a price in it here. Because as at the last recall no not total air tono at 11.68 and after 12.38. All right, Ghana Jedi no yes a free market economy. Into your tofu no and the try ne bom pamcho enche. Yeah, the double crata no na poso na bebramo. And we're trying to Roger Bebana for the sports abramo. Mind you, and we have an exclusive interview with the Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Obinewa Oklu. Now, Assembly Edema, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, and okay, send us your WhatsApp messages in advance. Number no 0243 905950. 0243 905950. Who bet me the messages number in advance ahead of that interview with the Greater Accra Regional Minister. But then also we'll continue with our postmortem of the NPP presidential primaries. So Obia Sama Okani says so we are the bottom up approach and kebi about me and near to Ali Muhammad and Kebito no. But then the party no SUF abako semu. Anom say there be a hene ha. Ye be dika Franco 24 nansa. Ansa ni aba be yi asiafo. And now no pay any nanti on Pi FM 97.9. We also live on XYZ on your TV this morning. Good morning, Ghana.
Listen here with the dawn. That's right. We think of Ghana first. You are the best.
Mayor, an interview, a quick interview about this morning. Some of the issues are a trend on our airwaves because Enra or Hinebako Kasaye. Na or try na drain. If I near maybe a ususu say NKye wayama. And I'm talking about Nana Doma Hine or Siadia yo Ajimai Bedu. Na I'm saying some more kind, no. Ghana for ni be a train strania basa e busa. But the nano pempesa me chinya dwen esi bibi so say enti empanyufo a wo man yi mu ye na kandifo a ye de oman na hye omonsa so omo na nkyekere oman no anyambia no nti mu wodo e de mo oman ne de e ya sembisa mu ayam hyehye e de mo oman ne de e ya sembisa because na enkyirima adwene ho a ye nte ase se wo mu a eto ne edin a ye dwane to a wo mu ye kɔ mo hokosu kyerɛ wo mu ne ye kɔ abisa e wo mu na aso no so wo mu an benkum ani nifa enka when bio na be ye kamafo. And for me, I don't know to what extent we are waiting for this to escalate and become a burden on our nation and san ya kasem. Sabe enya fei ani ebeko yenchi ni akobisa abakosem ni abusa se frihin na ba hin na ekohin. But enen yesie no ye nyina ye nimsem se ebi mani nso anenya bi mu fe ni ekoso ewo ya hinsem wonum. But why ne betumi aka na fe abotoye mu aba. But the fear me expressed this morning and say ye nache enchirima no anene ni yedi wona bro. Because ye wa yam hyehye ne wa abada ne adwene ye enchirima ho a ye nye niema bi a sadaachi bi ye ni ho a ebe ya deso ade ama enchirima. So obi hu ne se bi a ye mo obi mu eso asen na see a shani can because you know where the minority rule over the majority biano, there is a problem. In every society, the minority wants to rule over the majority biano. It becomes chaotic. But it's always the majority that has the bigger say than the minority. And in this case, we are not looking at the majority and who is in the minority, but we are looking at the collective principles of state policy and enshrine mobia a true Ghanaian by birth. Ghana, young constitution ya wana edibu amrano. Ewo bua ewom emye de masabe ye nananmu ahemfo. But entrashye e ma ahemfo tumi so omni omampanyi sabe emotipen ewo kwan bia so. Before I decided to go on this tangent, now I go through a lot, have done enough consultations, and I've also said a prayer, say, Anopay no, Nyankopon ka ye nyinaa ho, no ma ye nyinaa botre, si ye betumi dia ka asam no aka no kre, ne atumi dia su agu awrade so say, onje my Ghana, because baby ekeka kono, se mpanyimfo ankasam, ne nyinaa ye yi ni a, da chinchirima no ana eba bebre. And mind you, mo mana mo wu omo a eye mo se because obia take pride in neba owo no se ne oba wo ba no obenya nimdie obenya brabopa na afi ode abehwa wo soso no nkokra na wo mre wabomu. But the name no ye mana ye wu omo ne kra no the Gen Zs no they don't even care a hoot about more tradition and more customs, more culture and your practices. And mo fra na mo wu omo no impo no so wa your hinimpa wa ankasa I'm sure within your own self when himself obakra no ahini ne kra no na ninje ho enya ho no wo hwe because then at a tender age akwada be 10 11 12 years wa hunu sika pe wa hunu wiase because of social media and the usage of smartphone and the wiase advance and nya da bia na sabe ye betwa ye nchi ni akoye chi ni akoka bakosem ni ade aba enne asetena mu ni ade aba bebo branie fu se oh se koso se ne epe no na enti dia nana domahene beka ne nra no empanyifo wo kromu ha nyina anim obia ehu but atoni obetumi aka na afi aba be ya asem ade ama no. And for me the appeal I'm making this morning and say empanyifo wo kromu ha e wo do e mo man no ye wo do e de ma ye ma ye nhwe masa ne ma we enkoso because we no sabe ayese ball asuja no eni no de ye hu na mumase no eguso a edere. And to what extent anasa enmity we ebekoso atena, to what extent anasa division we no ebekoso atena niamo ye no anyambia mu busa sensunsanso be ne benya ewo mo ma mo nana mo ofa asenom eni mabusua so because eye a cracker e dipina da chance yanhwe ya obi efra sante no obi efri bunu a wo mani nhia da biara da I want to atwaso aware aye ware enwuma mu nketahudi a yonkofa aye fa ane ade nyina no side division we no at the top no ebetumi descend to the down, and the more we deepen the cracks, who suffers? Or my Ghana no nebebre, because the name no womu a yesu frɛ womu no womu ne no sabi womu mienu no womu ekesi ani saying, and nobody dares call them to order. Because yehunu womu so womu ne wosoro sato de den mo man no ne apobia me na beye entemgyinafo a womu ne adwane de to a womu enti so womu na no e wo saa eye otan na why ane betumi agina mu no aka e de amayen. This is the time the president has to take the bull by the horn, because one yan trust ya vest into you the authority of states. And if the president cannot decide on this matter, who then are we? Because mind you, a mini bebre na akwa akono say ya ne shase or time woman say ya ne shase, because sasa a time na wasoro no a December down now fey conversations no APA or offices, corporate institutions near there. I mean, are you imagining the level of animosity a bit creep into our society? Are we looking at that level of animosity now? A bit creep into our society. Obia who say or no eso say ne yonko. And for me, this is the time the reset agenda should put things in place. Now they did the authority of state amanono. On has a bibia be prepare yo. Minim se sabi opim so na no say tutu otumfo asante hene or wakoma kese. Ya enipa bi mpo no enya no otan enya ne kasati a otimi twe wo mo ban ne ho. Ya wo hai yetumu so otimi ni ochen ne kobo golf. Ye hu so ni Daggy World Mills ebo golf. Nana wadaroma yesro hwe nana doma hene na ne mo golf. This is the time the leaders have to be able to smoke the peace pipe. Because niamo ye no sabi eye tumi, but tumi no ye di na sase ya so ye ntumi fa nya hwe bi o wiasem. Ye obabi a tumi no epem. And ask yourself say who amass all the power in the world e de na wo de ye wo de kwa hefa. Sabi esiwa beti no e de ya na watumi di aye. Enti ye besre se tumi no ye mfa nkɔ ba bia asase so ya na ye de tena. Si yadwini enchirima ho yadwini ye nananom ho ye ma ho ene de adigya wo mu nchi a ye mfo tan enhye wo mu. And I'm imagining say nana doma hene ba ebepie bia airport no ashi otumfo ba e airport, would they be able to even speak together, speak among themselves? Some may so amu wo mu nyina so no mu wo mu enne owo Ghana abroche na modi omukọ ema mu dual citizenship any ade mu ankasa kra ne mu obi. And for all you know no mo man kra ne hye da ni o man ne ho do enti o man na se ankampese na kura wa firi mu mpo no watene ho ase wo ho. And this is the kind of society we are living in now. Obia pese ne ba enya ede ne ho twitwi ama no ne se ne be ya ne da chi besi ne yie. Senka wo ba na sebe womo som we kura na se ne bi ana onu omu nyina nyini etese womo anka bia anka na mo amutuo no anka mu bedi machi. But the name no mo man kra na detached from the systems and the subjects that you rule over. Mo man kra no enhye da enima mamre no se ne munim nimpo. Eno kire bibi se baby a enewiase ani hwe no sabe enye yachi ane yehwe bio. This morning, I wish I had that space on this console to even kneel and plead to you people. But I'm believing, so if you go down, deep down, and you go and reason within your own conscience, we won't say niamoye no emfaso biye ni so. Ni etu yen no, and your how emom na eba betu o man ni so. Over 60 years, look at our level of development. Yen ko bi kra. Na nyamia ye adom nie nyoma mpanyini a oso owo pese obesesa Ghana na yensem na ho ansa no wajaninchi a bebi a sese ye di oman nani ba be kire no ene se ahene ne ahene ebesi akan anam emwa ye okwan bi aso ye pamcho moma yentumi ema abotoya mu mra na yenyi emfiri to me na ye prene so because to me no sabi ya asase here na ye di no ye ni to me a ye di bo nipa ye ni to me a ye di gi nipa nkwa ye ni to me a ye de pre nkwa tenten ene apomuden nanso ye to me a ye betumi ya show yonko so anope yesremo momo man na fefufura yesimu no enye a development year of progress and development mo amafamu dia amoye ewo nkro so no ye nyina ye nitua ye hu bi ni obo ne homodin ye nim ni omo ne homodin ye nim ni obo ahuhu bra ye hu ni owo ne manfo ho doso ye hu enti yesremo moma asumdwe na ye wo no ye nkoso nkra ne saa because ehihim and the little push we are all going to sink in the ocean. Mamin call onto the line this morning. Na fe no, min rest on this outpour. Na mejidi esen yo waso ni betie. Na fe no yetumi atene okwan ni sene ye be o man ni be fa ne ntuma pefra. Sabi nye sene ye peye ho. Nanso asem bisafo na akwa bia asem bi puno. Amana basa. Ye from me Don Kwambena Prah. Anopay yen share a bit of the aftermath of the MPP elections. Na yen share what governance itself says about some of these issues are. That apanists to na long time no hear, long time no see. Mamin come to the line. I'm a engineer Isaka Monkote, or an expert in local governance. In Komo and Anopay on the line. Engineer, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. The dawn.
Na it's saying.
It is any ujamina.
Baby, I'm a baby sunio.
Say about the other program. Anyway, yeah, improvement in our human life. And the baby, I was soon be Jubiano. Now I say, I hold the improvement the bar. Yeah,
made us a phenama feel, but yeah, said Naya Shia Ewo FDA. So we are live on Power FM 97.9. We also live on TV XYZ. Now, Anopeno, I just want to do a quick recap of the MPP's presidential primaries I called over the weekend. From the governance perspective, no. Sana now see Shanefa na uhu ne science so wadaroma.
Well, sir, who a very strong opposition. A Boama Mino economy. Because MP Niana, wow, we are command control now. So now we are command control now. Ayana enye shit. Uno position in or Boachia or Fifi Nani no Shenia Memua. Etinima, Itimamufono, the maximum development na yefisheno, and improvement na yefisheno. The name MPP on premise no abeko asumdwem na adu baby na campaign no ya shia na hu se adi kasa ide bia kokoi ya na adi ntokwa bibiri aba na adi nyama bia swani aba nyame nchade no omotimi ako ya aba na iri who's in Sansuano, dear, a chain and the bar. Yeah, I could kind of see, yes. As I say, you say, about near 2 years, the static free pump, you see, you know. Then so, the important I said that there is always a first time. And you see, traffic near Franco near, say, and also the man, and all my year. And Omina Jatu and Yayanesa. Wadia Tumpea Yayanesano, not a Chile a Ibiaka, a Quebeca was it. There is no campaign after elections. And he na ya no. And he Yanaya Jatu, Yare, be free.
But before why bet me a free more bar, a bit free Kwambena so because we'll be here. Baumia Yenim Dada. The ideas and of course how he fared in the last elections. Are you expecting any drastic change this time around? And
we said party structure no. There were executives are almost terminal, nanka legal no ISI. And more call next meetings sa array program no amana kwese aspire krana mo de montra and no what I'm driving at him say to say
Power FM.
There is a leader of the party. The executives on your very party no almost time at the same based on then almost edited national chairman is missing. The 2IC IABB and Buga so Ekaho anti structure no incorporate corporate homes no any leadership na abano any the existing one and in terms of parliament how are they going to work together on themselves and no must be guided by the council of elders so because there is pending elections on party executives from polling stations to national. There is a new emerged leader, and there was an existing leader, parliament. And how are they going to put the three or the council of elders, four? How are they going to put it together? A very formidable force. Because one way, the leadership, a different setup would be for a policy. Now, a parliamentary leadership, so any normal and come mumua. The party itself, it's more or less a very situation. I just say a steady in Kakra. Yes.
But say no, I'm for feel say the harm has already been done. The party go back to the reorganization of the party. Now it gives Baumia an advantage to call the shots. Now and no doesn't unify the party in any way. So now see who engineer.
Something I make up say, my situation is a little bit complex. Baumia coming out as a leader, I wonder obejina Fatim Beso because a leader you must be supported by the party structure. Not the mechanic. The party structure nankasano ninanko komunina epopo because they have to go into elections and elect new party executives. How is it going to, but that is what they want for now. So let them carry on with it. Now, short and free, because we also a campaign team, also a formidable team behind him. That team, how would they be blushing it with the party structure? Now, Akako hating the parliamentary leadership, and Sana, a council of elders, and so to our scanning the airport. So. It's an area. It looks great because the party structure will come up from the branch police station to the national. Set. Then we look at flag bearer, and then also form a team. Then they team up with the parliamentary something. As they say now, will be a position at the it's now how I saw something for the optics. Now a parliamentary leader and some EB. But who will be our study psychology? I will share me partner is they are not coming now. Which means this is just for the pictures.
Now,
and also after elections, one is to brew kakra. And you settle down maybe 1 week, 2 weeks now. Oh yeah, accounts maybe you know be after now better thing. Tell where you say now na utiminya kuma edini na nchen fine. But who started habo in kofobi sheshi obotum pocket now say women then we say oyeni say offer executive na no nyina say be player, then we are going to have problems. But for now no Diana magic one be a bitimi fix issues no.
Okay.
Why not?
Well,
I said earlier, there is always a first time. Until Diana we know first time I in
well, it's from Pamcho, local governance expert, engineer Isaka Monkotina, and Opeyano Edin Komo, TVXYZ, Tony Power 97.9 FM. So, Dwabo Ase, Ejumedianisono. So, engineer, two quick issues now. Minja Honano Pay. Were you surprised at the results? Kennedy, Japan, and then Brian Champon. And I face Obi Busase, Enea Baumia Abano. If you are looking at consistency, he should still maintain Nepe, the Onene Koye, as the running mate, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. But within the party, no, among for shall see ye did this and Kebe and Consisano, non fenny pafu from Ra. Sans share bit me as a baby.
I say I was expecting the results, no dear. Campaign now. The campaign moved from delegates now a popular vote also. And I don't know why the team decided to do that. As I say, maybe they hit the wall and said the delegates were not buying his message. And you hear a move from the delegates, echo into the public space. Now, I don't know what you intend doing with the results, because the populace, so now but the meeting is between you and the delegate. And it will start here, Messi station, Messi hotel, Messi patria. Who are you talking to? Delegates, they don't give a hoot about that and Yamano. Because they are just finishing their job. Their job is to elect the flag bearer. If the campaign is on me, we have to see me cat. And I even have a pain in me. So it means to say, then the delegates are not ready to listen. And the Mamin fans go public. Then no, you call Kwambena Prah because we are not going to vote. And to me, I knew that he won't get anywhere. But politics is about strategy.
Yeah.
So if you think that what there 4 regions, delegates in Unano, send a homo respondent, and your papa, then you better stop it or change your move and do something better. And I will start now, maybe they don't like it, because you cannot fight the establishment. What is the mechanism? Because if you do that, then you are either becoming a rebel or a revolutionary. And I don't think that was the idea. Say you want to fight something. You are, because Nikasari Nana said Debiano, I was attacking, the structure. When you do that, the results will be appalling.
Maminti on the running mate, no. Maminti on the running mate in engineer.
The running mate, so Baumiana Kasano, I don't know how he wants to approach, because the first year, Ghanaians are facing hardship or something.
Suffering,
I don't know where he did his research to find out whether Ghanaians are feeling anything bad there. Because at this stage, energy, energy, forex, inflation, petty issues, which is transport, waste, and known to me, and yes, Ghanaians are facing hardship. He said they need a womb 2 years ago, no, and yet the same thing. Or no, minim baby, they offer no hardship, no, minim. and the master so say Bamia be here the ever call good economic nyama bi o mo keka no ya na I don't get it. Assign something na free hin eba. Because this year na wo dey free bunsam jamu. Aye hu dere ya na ya be free kakra na ye ho aye aye no. O ka keka dey them. And they have to look at how best because after nyama na who can control now wo dey nya position no. And it is not there. Who can turn out the people who come after you?
Well,
Matthias, they have to sit down and do some serious political work and get a strategy, a team. Which media back advocacy, almighty and and then Westlands Day.
Wetlands Day, okay.
Yes, and then Wetlands no human activities are saying and then you may say a regional minister born in modern or person or bring it back the wetlands surrounding the Peshi Lagoon, which is very, very important for our human development. And you know, demolish so empa create the wetlands nankasa nti ye be yi concrete nyamani nyina free ho na ya wetlands ankasa bibi efe no wetland ankasa na ya afro no ho ye bia grass a betimia na ye bibi pepepe enye se ye bubudu se ja no ho ama atam bia obi ni ho no no be asa costati it must be done properly once and for all.
Beautiful. Mamina engineer Isaka Amonkote Asianope, Onoya, an expert in local governance. And engineer, thanks for that information. So also now a World Wetlands Day. Now it also falls in places and the regional minister will be our special guest on the show this morning. Now Yatua and Komono so free or no faho intino. Just watch out as the regional minister joins us later on this morning on your radio as well as on your TV. And opay no dacha hima kosio furiwa amanfo. Wababe kamensa ewa ha saso so ana poma ewa ha. Enra mene poma hia ye. Dacha hima enra menhia no ne ewa ha. Na enche the bonkrata musem no ye de beto aso edi amamu ba yenkai mu said the MTN fiber Valentine package, it's yours for the taking. Also, imagine walking into a home where nobody ever pauses what they are doing online. The girls are streaming the latest Netflix series. That special playlist is rolling. Daddy's on his usual teams, video calls, and uploads are uploading, downloads are downloading, and not a single person says, my data is finished. That's the power of the MTN fiber, giving you unlimited internet for endless streaming, endless connection, endless everything for your home. Now you've got to enjoy a special range of unlimited fiber internet packages, whether you are a new or existing customer. So now just log into the My MTN app now and tap broadband or dial *5057# to get your preferred unlimited MTN fiber package. This Valentine's season, connect your home or a loved one's home and you stand a chance of winning amazing shopping vouchers from MTN. T's and C's apply. MTN, everywhere you go. Hey, that's my aquaba. It's saying.
Nyamiado me ho ye now say.
Nyamiado bibi awoko baby face pa. Ukuta baby teddy bear face pa. Poma and they cold in here.
Nyamiado.
Oh, come on. And one year medication nana.
Amiguso.
Uguso. Ebeko na ho ato. Yes, so turn you sorry.
Oh, there be me no.
Now they no so
your friend, Yamian friend.
Oh, sir, and also your friend.
Oh, and you to your friend.
And you to your friend.
Your friend, Yamian friend.
I saw them you to me now your friend. Oh, I see.
Beside this one.
Your omo to your mahu konkrun sane.
Okay, I know.
Okay. Our friend in you are. Intimate to my.
Yeah, must say baby na member ba ko friend them.
Oh, man, can I see. But I be able to Oh, drivers no omu di omu ni die.
Say.
And omu go switch passenger for the faso.
O ma so no. Maku baby the end kasa. But en kakaka. Me did say e be ru baby no.
Gone are the days and GPRT for no war task force or mudi kings and nam transport terminals.
Oh, na say so much as ye keka ho kakra but me ni bem say o masa agum kakra. E ba gidi.
Penimu pa no ye yi aba na ye de bo ye di sound. No, but systems ni bi o han sheda ntwa you. You know, baby we are see adri no. Unim de ye na unim de enye. But say betumi de aba enkoda kra say na schools ye ntwa aba. Enti how much more lorry terminals near the mba na mu boat drivers near the ade. Yes sir omo ndi omo huni. Na ye nyina nim petrol no baby say say ewo. Na passenger for so ye ho he ha ye kakra. Anentis apoma.
Oh pepe.
That chances
sanity.
Anope de bon krata ane corner saying.
Yo, my endase na yenchi atiefo ni ahwefo no pay na double kata hodo a abeka yensa no yemfa nto aso e na ye de daily graphic no e na e hwe ha so e na no pay ufa daily graphic ya. Wode osofo ye ohwe my Ghana yesika sem so orwonyamfo Dr. Kasela to Fosen. Nemfoni ababeto hanum sei na ne nsem wo ka nyina ne se wo my Ghana ye ka obo ade ne pay ode a kyen adodode ahodo a ewo yensa asemu a ye wo bi pa enti se bia ye bo ye ho so na ye ne ankasa nuane yetimi abusu o mamu anase nuane ahodo ye duadua na abuso ewo mamu ne nkoba se da nkwama bie no ye twa ye ni ahwama ahodo so na ye kopa nuane ede afiri ho no eno ya de hu behia se o my Ghana ye ma ye ni eba ho pa ye na se de aban no ani abre e wosa kwan no eso ya World Bank eta wonu achi a ye hwese wo manyi ye nuane mu nsem no ebetimi eja ne nai eso ye kan nuane ni kua ho asebo a enhye ne toto ye bebrenu an wo kiremu a se no empanifo ede agu akwan mu a ye hwese ebebuso ewo memu na ye my Ghana anya kura no ebuso ani ye de bi kwamono ne nom ne ade no so no ede mfaso bebrenu a na ebebre ye nti yera Dr. Kasela to Fosen and what this ansemi atudwa waso my yankasa ye di ho so ye kanuane mu nsem no a e wose enya bebrenu a na ebuso ne Ghana yetimi ekoye nim e wose
enra since 1966 yeah you see a year Ashaiman Tuluku livestock market or no the first time ever in the history of our nation yeah and a Greek minister akọ a livestock market or akọ hwe nantwie enwan impreku ni ade ehun tibi omo was yesterday.
Okay.
And this was led by the honorable Greek minister honorable Eriko Poku. Now on say ya wa yatati onion market abobulushi ye tu omo call baby ade omo call any ade o ha yes you be abayerefo any ade but ye ntante about livestock. So ana eno susu na my protein no. And the minister na to sa na mo no na finance minister so to say they are going to ensure food security. I believe that it falls in place. And to no more mabaso na on release a budget no to all the various ministries. Send a ministers na so because I picked the information say their Greek minister on his own and we 300,000 Ghana cedis. Edema omo two local on say omo fa en high say bulldozers excavator na omo bola Oma share a heap ewo no ye ma message am free ho and you know emo an so no say omo benfia ya re na eba ave eba akoto number we na you know and this is a national ye ntakra me ani nko abato ho no any the way you process meat e de man
e ho de ye ko ho aye nwenam bi mu
hey
eno kra ura abato bi a
so we nwenam bi
oh no
abochi for no no it's a good call by the finance minister and it's also a good move by the Greek minister. Hey, that's it. So yanko.
Yanso say na ofa daily graphic and no pen so a NPP or Shukoko Kwamanyoko no na no me da bato ye course so no che say expert ahodo be me nsabi obo ramo tutu ne sere ne abasa
experts
omo do mani dia bato na chi pa ye na ne omu hunu ye no ene ye wo ma analyze ne kama say NPP amanyoko no wo bo ho so na yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ehim Frank ise wo mani abre den fimpinu ne aduenu nwotwe wɔde bɛgye ɛbɛnwa no afiri NDC amanyoko ensɛm no wo hwɛ sɛ de abato no hyase ɛne pɛmpɛnso ekoduru yɛ sɛ de na emu nsɛm no tie ya yɛwraba omia edi mu nkunim no a experti wɔn akyerɛkyerɛ wɔn adwene bebree no a ɛwɔ mu a ene ubowura mu ɛwɔ krataa yi ne fa yɛ ɛtɔ edubiensa no a wobetimi akenkan dodo no ebi mu kyerɛ sɛ wo hwɛ sɛ de ade ne kɔyɛ no wɔn kɔmpɔte wɔn ho kama ebi mu so kyerɛ sɛ wo hwɛ vote buy ahodo bi a ɛkɔ so no a ɛntwa yie no ne ade nso so ne nyina emu no wɔn timi yɛ bibia sumdwe kwan so no ekɔ wie akyire no yanti pinchen mentime ho ase wɔn ne a wɔn kɔpere yɛ ne nyinaa no ɛde wɔn atita nsɛm akɔ ama Dr. Baumia ɛwɔ abato nim na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn ma bo ho modene ɛwɔ saa kwan no ɛso nti Daily Graphic ɛbɔ ho amane ɛnɛ anɔpa isa nso ɛna afa krataa ne fa yɛ no ɛtɔ so edumiensa ho no ano a wɔ bɔ amane sɛ Daily Graphic nsɛmtwerɛfo yɛ bio ɛna galamsɛ nsɛm yi no wɔn de wɔn ani di akyerɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛne ɛse sɛ deɛ galamsɛ yɛse ne bi ato ahyɛ wɔn so aboro wɔn no ɛnya sɛm guma akora wɔn ne a wɔtu fum agudi ɔkwanbɔ ne so no wɔn atake Daily Graphic ɛyɛ nsɛmtwerɛfo no bɛyɛ mienu a akɔkɔ yɛ ɔhaw kɛseɛ pa no nam so ama yɛ Forestry Commission panifoɔ nso wɔn kyerɛ sɛ forest protection camps ahodoɔ wɔn mo ɛhwɛ aboa ama sese no wɔn ne a wɔnam yɛn kwaya ahodoɔ mu a wɔsɛ yɛn sase wɔtwa guo na ebi mu so ɛde tu galamsɛ no nyina no wɔn atimi atu wɔn mo ase ɛsanti wɔni afoforo bi ɛnɛ dai Daily Graphic no wɔde bae
Mame for the Ghanaian Times your bokrata nto so the most authoritative newspaper no pɛ wɔn so de nsɛm ne bi aba ɔse ewiase nyina sika kra bi aba time bank World Bank wɔn mo ɛtɔ my Ghana chi ɛso ɔboa ma kwadwuma ɛtumi ama no hom ne so ne wɔn de $1 billion sɛ di ro my Ghana the commercial farming ɛne ho nsɛm ano pɛ pepe ɛdi mu ama ne bobi aba Ghana man pɛ ne yɛra John Dramani Mahama nkra ne sɛ wɔkɔ Zambia we yɛ nansa ɛnsra hwɛ ɛna ɔde kɔ Zambia man no emu adwumadi ahodoɔ ɛwɔ n'anim a wɔkɔdie ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana emu anɔpɛ wɔde ho nsɛm aba ɛwɔ Ghanaian Times mu kwakata fa yɛ tɔ so edumiensa nkyɛmu no ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne wɔ ba amane Ghana Health Service wɔn nso ɛde atodwa wɔkyɛ so wɔn nam kwan so sɛ bɛyɛ na World Health Organization wɔn 2030 NTD elimination ne yɛ ka ho no yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ na target no yɛduru ho nti ne wokɔ wɔn aso yɛ hɔ a wɔn yɛ apɔmde adwumayɛfo wɔn ani abere pa yɛ asafa no wɔn ɛhwɛ n'ano yɛ tenkra bi ɛsɛ Tamale school wɔn dormitory baako hɔ ahyɛ na education minister akɔma wɔn assurance sɛ anim yɛ ano wɔbɛhwɛ na renovation yɛ sɛ fatase yɛ sɛ de bɛyɛ nkwadaa no bɛsa aba na wɔn aba abɛsua adeɛ no wɔde ho asɛm egu akwan so ano pɛ Ghanaian Times emu nsɛm wɔde baeɛ no
na yɛnto aso hanom sɛ yɛ na yɛmfa Daily Post the bokrata no ento aso Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wɔde nifoni abeto hanom animu kɛse pa na ne nyina ne sɛ we yɛ abaso bɔde mampanyi abɔ ne ho mɔde pa wiase mansan nyina wayi mpanifoɔ makomako aduenum adiasi wɔ wɔne a yɛka mmɔden mu a wɔn mu abɔ bi pa yɛrɛ wɔn ho aboa ma mpuntu atimi akɔso no ɛne wɔn hahan mani a Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enipa makomako aduenum 50 ya wo pa wɔn no wɔno ɛtɔ so enum ya kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ the most powerful person a wiase nyina yɛka mpuntuo obi a waboa ma nsesa yɛ aba ya yɛka leadership yɛ kandini a wabɔ ne ho so aboa ma nsatra ya ba ɔmanfo atetena mu ɛne ɔmabra bom ne aman ahodoɔ ne emu a ɛne wɔkyɛ mu a Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wabɔ ne ho mɔdene wɔ saa kwan no ɛso ntienum ɛna wɔda saa bre ya we no ɛyɛ publication anasɛ we yɛ nhwɛmu a international development publication yɛ diverse for wɔn ɛde ba ya wɔde mu amanebɔ abeto Daily Post the bokrata no emu sanso ɛna Ghana ni dihye bia wɔtɔ nananom ɛwɔ nsiedo ya na we no wɔyɛ osuani ɛwɔ yɛ Latvia no amanebɔ kyerɛm sɛ wɔsoafo yɛ ɔhwɛ ɔman Ghana ne amahodoɔ ɛntɛm kitawudiɛ mu sɛnsɛm so wɔn wɔnyafo Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa wɔdi delegation ahodoɔ bi anim a wɔn de wɔn ani akyerɛ mu ɛwɔ ɔman ni emu a wɔn ɛkɔ akɔhwɛ kwan yɛ nam so ma desuani ɛfa mu ɛtɔ nananom ɛwɔ nsiedo ɛne deedi akyerɛ ne abusua so a na wɔn ɛso ne nyinaa no wɔn ahwɛ ɛde yie atimi ato yie nti wofa Daily Post ɛna no pɛ yɛ a wɔbɔ mu amaneɛ saa nso ɛna naimosfoɔ nso so wɔn abɔ ho so ya wɔn mo kyerɛ sɛ wɔn ɛboa pa yie ahwɛ sɛ wɔn Ghana yɛka illegal mining galamsey ya ate se ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana mia ahodoɔ no nyinaa no a yɛtimi aboa atu asesa dai no wode wani akyerɛ mu ɛwɔ Ahanta West mansin no emu a wɔkyerɛ sɛ nine mosofoɔ no wɔn ahyɛ wɔn dwumadie no mu kena paa yɛ wɔn ani abere ɛwɔ yɛ wɔn a wɔnam kwan bɔne so etu fom agudie ɛwɔ mpɔtam wɔhwɛ sɛ saafoɔ no nyinaa no wɔbɛtumi atu wɔn mo ase ɛsa nti wɔn ani afoforɔ bi ɛnɛ Daily Post Dwabo Krata no wɔde ɛbaayɛ.
Mede the overseer the Bokrata abitu apo ewo mediemo na no pe wo de atodwa wo ba mane se obi se na no abato ye MPP amanyoku kwoto ya wo mo de yi Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia so medi party nanimo no ekoyie de ne nso o tenache di na ha na se delegate ba kuma ko be se mpemede wo twinum 85,000 plus na wo mo reject ye Dr. Bawumia na the Bokrata e se wo hwe MPP for top bottom eye approach no a na eye rigging plot na se eye bibia no mpe so mo de ba be wi abem na nso ni nyina woni pa empemedwe wotwe enum 85,000 se there be still na Dr. Muhammad Bawumia nyade a wo mo epe no asomro flag bearer ewo MPP amanyoku ma no pe ho asem ewo ha Africa must move beyond raw cocoa exports we here Penimpaya woda cocoa marketing company ano yera wisdom Kofi Dogbe and odia tudwa watch say brai wo me wo say o my God ye koye nim na bibi mampo e wo say ye koye nim e wo cocoa e ho enkita odie emo no raw materials no ayede efiri o my God na mu anase bibre mu e de kwa ma hodo so no wo say efiri ho na fe bedru babiri yankase betumi adada ye die mu na ye end product ni mu yede bi akọ amahodo so no boa mienya sika bebre edidi adwuma se de se na efata no pay wodi aba ewo the overseer the Bokrata no emo na Hamza Suhini oka NDC communicators ne ho no so ede atu rafi fifia be kwata anim se na dama won hwe ne kasa emo no eya eniema ni bi wo ho a won susu se de be yo kire bi won koka kasa ntwe bi na enko ha party for na no eyebampo or chief of deputy chief of staff ewo mampani atsa ye ya wono hwe administration ne honsem so na no wodi mfinhia aduosia enam so moto na mama Jolly special school woko ene enkwada wo hokodi birthday ne kama wie wa ye wo madoye anope wo de sanse bi ni afoforo bi edi kan aboso aba ewo de overseer de Bokrata ni mo edi ebisi ewo de Bokrata nsem ni
oh beautiful mo wie oh quick one sir moya dear pa so dachi him akusi ofori wa manfo anafe poma titi din pa o and the entan to say din bi and then betty Karen Loretta money ade Gwendolyn poma brefi koto what you say next say eh fie ba pa all right ladies mama na mo say anope you will share later on okay.
Listen here with the dawn.
That's right.
We think of Ghana first. You are the best.
All right, so we're live here on TVXYZ. We also live on radio. Power 97.9 FM. What say? Yedi the Bonkrata no naposo no bremo enano pe med Moses. Asian country mo say ohun dodo ebi aduani siwanim ni dia yeden e dia ma oni ade a. Unya med Moses for enubnani bi na tumi aboa o. Unya med Moses for onubnani bi enomo a lift kid ho asem na mekan enu na ebetumi ahyehye onipadua ni yie nipa akwai ni yie amu anum ada ho no atumi adidi ate aduane ne de ozo bi o aduane sinanimu pa nso no asi ni trust ni dia ye ne den just okotwa bi kra nza na wadidi ni sa ne ma no yeah, the lift kid about it's 100% natural herbal supplement. It boosts your liver health and aid in your food body detoxification. And in about who nipeduanum na fe nipeduano bibi tomu a etumi aye adwuma ye diaboa. It's Mr. Per lift kid nibito available in all pharmacy shops, herbal shops and supermarkets near you. O pedodo ano afre for supply 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 and we are left kida Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center for Edia Bedraso. Take care of your liver, take care of your health. Left kid cleanses your body and refreshes your life. And a pair Roger Ewaha, Roger Ebre at the morning sports very quickly on our network this morning. Man like Roger.
Good morning.
Good morning. Flashes neighbor. The door. Which you know why you're fed the man like Roger. Baby Aboko there. Adam. They want no feedback. No, almost saying.
Oh, say dear. I've been naturally say.
Come kai see queen. Not take can when people for rally as I've been a badminton here.
Oh, no feedback near.
I've been an answer.
I've been a lecture say baby wama.
Baby wama. Yeah, can go. Mokana I've been now.
And the attempts I
I've been now. Bossune see again.
Bossu chess or Cassia pa.
I'm the friend of area home. Boss,
Kuku Dampa. The big one, Ankasa.
And only boss or
Nankasano.
Omokana, I
had a term so had a
manche.
Yeah,
manche.
Yes.
And it's almost had the friend of area so far.
Your hand.
Manche no.
Oh, he preoccupé.
So boys no cancer and say kokoska kakra su.
Say no sir, no that is owo pe wajo no.
Bossu.
Boss na no we tubutu.
Na ba ogboro.
Ogboro.
And them say a lot of kasa.
Ogboro. Kasa is ajini nyina kama di yeyi. Etiri dia kama.
Thank you sir.
Feedback ni dia bi dia kama. It's Rudy Hokra.
Me da super. All right, Roger, Anope, take us away, Yanko, into the world of sports.
Right, Anope, the poor money sports, Anope, so our job as a Jumedikas, the latest. I'm on Instagram, fees, in Bopa, Anope, the amount I was sure of Sabridia, the Don Asarat, Soko, Kobini TV, Abuba, the Santini, Remunafe, Media Gudio, Semini, Banafi, Mirapino, of a Sabbath Transina, job as a Jumedino, was also their toss with your Mammitini, at Roger Imano, from the sports Monake Botela and Africa Jufo so fund them teche Emanano pay a sinkonya edin semono Bremun tentem sewra munafe yan konkrofon close na fe finne ho ano so ebanano pay fan tudwa ematie fomushe djumede na no pedia na yen chance fe noa games reka kratimi ko se wo yipi onmo na onim se noa Sunderland etelefie abokam yen sama belly entimi anti sakronim se abrantia yefo se azetu azembe wono edikan abogo edima Nasiboko, your for the sound and Boboko Machino, and a brought for the Mahamadou Habib Diara. Ono se boss can go di Emma Sunderland na fa Brantia wono ayo maya for the Morocco ni ane wo sinakan di ma Boboko for the Sunderland ya for the Cameroon Tabi wono se Paul Wininko di Emma Club for the Sunderland market the ball you know omo she kamiensa Emma Benley kanomo entimente and wechi wono se vremu awo Spain La Liga game back atimi ebaso ano ayo rema yo katene fi boka poli and nine Emma kimti ne bana you know adem atimi dinkunoma sevela su eti kanamo bako na onim se no Brantia ye fere Sami Costa wono epoko was akim kesa na se timi Costa na fe Brantia fere Vedat Faraki wono se poko game kesa e Costa na fe Pablo Torre ano se seko na Brantia fere Sechi Dada wono se poko game eno atimi timi no mo Brantia ye fere Neo Mopi wono ene timi ti kanabako adi Emma Sevilla Bobokono na onim se uko ye Italia na dia Udines etrefe Kaba kuma Roma economo sentiment ano eye games ekranwa timi etuye nyamya tuma ene games ni biso epaso uvremo si onmo we say Bologna etrefe ani AC Milan ebe tamso eno ye game kese no ebasana fe uko England onu se Arsenal etna Emirates Stadium ano eye Carabao Cup game eno ebaso muni Chelsea na edi evidence 8 p.m. na sa big game no nyamya tuma ano se na ebaso na yara onsem etuye uko Spain Odom se Copa de Rey se epaso ano eye Abasite nyame aduma 8 p.m. Mamini FC Barcelona se ebetimi de videos ni nyina eye game Saudi epaso na Germany Odom se DB Pokal se ebetimi epaso Bayer Leverkusen se ebetimi fe nomini SC eye Freiburg ana St. Pauli se ebetimi so di videos ni nyina eye game Saudi no so to the name of France no Odom se Coupe de France no eye French Cup na no epaso na club of Stade Rami se trefe any club of Le Mans so ebetimi edia reader so ano a big game bakwa nyamia tuma no so ebetimi abase na ede ho nsem tuja wo tumede no so onim se Ghana ni abronte yefuna Abdul Aziz na onim se no si Academy Dreams FC na Oremo Barcelona for so ye ekoko si Academy Barca onim Junior Saniete and it's a brother Dwabo Prah as one here the rest of the season ebe ye tin se Ghana ni abronte yefuna Abdul Aziz no ebetimi direbe si akan eri ama FC Barcelona onim Junior Saniete reporter eno e banano pain yare ho sam ebe ye fio na ye fa ni enchimo semu from onim se Nigeria ni abronte yefuna Ademola Lukuma sisi amino kase bobokwa yefuna Atletico Madrid omuna branch na wie ema si amino kase no wanya abya Atletico Madrid omu player nyamu yatuma na second round ewo La Liga na no ekose no obetinem esiakan ema Atletico Madrid womu bobokwa yewremu ewo FC Barcelona na fiere nyama ekoso abranch funa Lamine Yamal edi atuja in the best moment this season omu game atuja ewo Saudi Arabia mna omu ni Real Madrid edi ewida so ema mu dinkrim after that you know coach for Xabi Alonso ye pamono si the best moment sa season ya ye womuno eno kakra no se fiwa eno sa ba yewremu Real Madrid aso ye na onim se game bako timi eba so na sa game kese timi baso onim se Jose Mourinho emuna budi video se Champions League no nyama timi ankoye ema Benfica edinkunemo edi form so na enano pay nyami ten so pene oni ye manager edi ma Real Madrid bo kondi atuja se Champions League another pair bano omni Real Madrid and a boss so much no a test case Real Madrid plus no so betimi atire sampa ye kase Galacticos a Real Madrid the club so was so much Jose Mourinho say Eddie Efimo na onim se Barca na ujenyoma akoso na La Liga no episode muche and afi club for Real Madrid say episode mu no na onim se City wo mo ene sanya Eddie egu bobokwa ye fere se Real Madrid na so mu gari mo na onim se so much kosa abesita eshomo ekofan pipaye onim se supporter bako no wo tiba dibeji producer ni nyina ne se na o Vinicius Junior and ano peniamete and se safana wo yes ade no a police for answer sonima omo di fan ato ne so se untie se kansa se eniamo nsam na okokudie ntie se no eye administrative penalty and omo di ato fan so se untie se sika no ente no eye kakra and so bana yewremu wa brante for se Lisandro Martinez lita eno na onim se since and who etono ababe jire chiro as a war arima Manchester United the last 8 games now with me Obama United edin kunima se munso nyema ekoye mu ba kupe na Manchester United wo mu elusu game ne tabroto ye ka se war pa yentu wo e chiro pa dia ye lita Lisandro Martinez ado ho sem eno na onu se Cristiano Ronaldo osira karima enasa na openiam tie ne se document eliki e kire se Cristiano Ronaldo kan contract no e shem se 2026 June player na ebetimi FA na sabobo konomako entinansi reporter ebuboba se abrante wansha na onejuma dia wodi ewo na se roba bewie no report ne kamia se ya Ukraine sa esa se Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro epeso sa super back to Europe na fe obabe si akanso ewo Europe nteno eye nie fio no ma na no pe eno se timi abetuja na ye fio na fe ni nchemu ewo ensebo from munum se abrante fe Karim Benzema na ni club a wo si akarima mu na se no ase wenchi na de ekoso na report betuja se onu kra pese ofiti mu no eko na no pese say wanya afio no ma wodi nani akire be fufu say ahila boboko no na okwase okusi akase aitiad wanya eni o mawia ne sa etimi no kase nya dia wo ye club efre se aitiad wonu mo presi de wo vremu awo ahila ho na say o sina kan na abrontia ye fere Azel di Sausi wonu se no kase West Ham United eni na wie se say wababe ye West Ham United wonu mo superior Arsenal Chelsea so Sisam Lucas abetuja sa Brantia yefune Dujan Richardson Sisam Lucas no so loan and Sisam Lucas Leicester for fano from Chelsea or the Secusia Academy na fit Tariq George Ghana ne abroto sinakan ari matches manyarintie se Everton for fano Luna se ho no se kwa okwa sinakan na fit Brantia yefune Jeremy Jacquet se ne matches sa Johnny Liverpool at se option eda se dia 60 million euros ani yesika Lucas de bobo kwa fano Liverpool obodi afa player na say okwakosi akan so edi amomuteno kakra no se fio no ma no sabona fe abrante fo na Dayo Opamecano osina karima boy America nemate and say the contract no pedefo stand edi amana say woni bobo ko efere se boya ebe koso ato so aboejuma na fi nematimi akwa Anton Semenyo Ghana ne abrante osina kan Manchester City wakasa kakra edi afa World Cup Ghana ye ko preparation sina nemasiko na say na wasi afa World Cup no Anton Semenyo atu nimulemu kakra yentie ensema wodi tuja.
Yeah, we're gonna come in big bunches. I'll tell you that. I think big tournaments like this, we want to show our culture. We want to show we're different to other nations, whether it's dancing, whether it's singing, just supporting the crowds. Yeah, it's just endless. I think Ghana runs through so many people's veins back home, and yeah, we just love football. So the World Cup's gonna be it's gonna be amazing. Hopefully, God willing, we do well, and yeah, looking forward to playing in America.
Okay, Anton Semenyo and Amutini in Canonti, Ghana near Bronte, or a defender, the Prah Stars of Ghana, a Bronte for the Jonas, Ajete, Sister America say, or the South Raymond Woosbeck, and a Branton, Session Ecosina Kainasa reported by, and it's a class European and April Branton, now Siakai, Arima FC Brazil. Now, I want to say the summer credit to after so completing the deal. I will say Karima Woosbeck, Yente, Jonas, Ajete.
For me to come here, I chose here because I think it's a good step for me in my professional career. So that's the main reason why I chose this. But I love to play, I love to defend, and then I love to play long balls. But I do everything. So I got to know the good people here, the fans, and everything is perfect. And then they have great players as well. So that's a little thing I know about the club.
Blaster defender Jonas Ajete Sena Karima FC Brazil and Amutisa this awesome now to Janyamia Tuma 8 February and a Black Princess of Ghana Jinakono I'm on a South African but we are World Cup qualified game and a Sena person I'm Suma coach Erima Black Princesses yes Samson or say in Suma Cram Edia Tuja for team the preparation of Fisina Niamasu SC Kosu Erima Black Princesses no Wakasika Kada after say about friendly game a year one a Mensa Soccer Academy Lucky Mensa Soccer Academy ebo year no and coach, you know,
we're looking for today is to get some quick fits from our guests, to get some duels that we may be needing from on Sunday. So this is exactly the sort of exercise we're looking for. That will give us a bit of sharpness in our team. Unfortunately, one of our players got injured. We are forced to let her go. That's Latifa Musa. Who was also a very strong part in the team. So it's unfortunate these sort of things we cannot predict them, but there are others to step up. So we are good. We are ready. We cannot ask for anything more. We want this. We have South Africa in front of us. We've been studying them, watching them. So we are prepared.
Okay, Tina Seno, my coach, my Black Princesses, Ura Charles, Ninsama also Eddie Tuja and some mamma, no Montana, and I said to the sound with Fiena, Prefa Panasina Tuma, Saki Rabi Jirimana, Fiatopenia, Yefan Asma Chamani, and I prefer Panasina Tuma, Saki Rabi Jirimana, Fion Manafi, Niama sent to me, cause come coach Gigi Dramani, a head coach, Edma Hasu Fokakasaka, Eddie Fasa Solomon Bessie said, Benjamin, sorry, a has number one no. Wakasika Kradia for Yeti Didi Dramani.
It's just to deload and then to also give Solomon the minutes. If we were in the FA Cup, then Solomon would have been playing in the FA Cup games. But there's a need for you to deload Benjamin after 3-4 games. Then you deload him so that and then you can build a very strong culture within our goalkeeping department.
Dramani no Benjamin sorry so akasa say wono hanu kra say what bench na bia so ma gbesi demu a o say hanu kwan dia say nti Benjamin sorry so
I don't have any problem with that because we are the same brothers, we are the same friends and everything because once I have a meeting the team only me do be bobi and so far so me need problem be me no come because so far me the many at one na me be say in life says in America, no need to be boa ene. Met me abenya this opportunity in national asset by life because me no more no maybe I say me national asset in crowd. Me no more no met me anya ofabi. Na me ni boy win a ball na me ni boy win a work class of say boy bibi ana bibi e be free na come mo no sweat me boy me ti me de me ni mind be ma obi a just me bomb pa say nyina e leave na me ya dum na bibi an koso man.
Okay, T. Benjamin, sorry. So, and I would teach all this answer now. To me, the to me, City Bonafe, Master, so the Don, I can't enough job as on Fantosa, when him say, Coach Kobremisa, a head coach, I remember Bechem United. I can see a class league and say, with that 12 now, I said, I never see Coro, Yentin Summer carry for position on with our league in so.
That the 17th position also, it's difficult to say you are in that position, say, I want to be at the top 4, I want to take the league. It's not possible. Now what we have to do is to make sure we maintain in the Premiership so that next season we prepare well and also fight for the ultimate, like the top 4 or the league as general. But for now we are struggling to survive, so we want to survive. That's our target.
Okay, Coach Kobra Misa on a report, Martin say quarter company for any coach for Johnson Smith. When we say so, a coach, I remember Basaki Holy Stars. Yes, in Komochiche, as I say, a course of Sena Karim Sito, no man shall Koyino, almost hear him say, Biadachi, that Tibiano, yes, he could do here and a Chiano or Conti. Coach just Miss Johnson Smith, Johnson Smith. One Shana Dachi Tibiano or Sabi Jumas head coach, Erema Krobia Kumasi, Asante Kotoko. Sasana Justice play or a Semanian in TS, one Uganda side. Kampala City Council, one a club now, also a training, Senema Kuya, Nessa on the Uganda, now on the Sakusiaka. Want to celebrate Miss Orissa, the Don, Ayakado, and see what the job was in the air to us.
Beautiful. Main sports show, yes, and 2 p.m. 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Oh, TV, yes, beautiful. You know, Roger, me now I say, okay.
Dwabo Ase adwumada eboa eyam aduane eboa eyi insa free ni peduani na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi nanso woni say niema a yedi na yenom timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sempote mehunda me brebo ye adwuma pa ebia se mitumi bibi boa me brebo
ani. And waiting about the lift it from the Moses Clinic, we have our center about herbal food supplements. We see to the barber, ama a year Jumayi. Fatopa Yanino, and no panny anyway. Now a Brahma Berbo ye Jumayi, Sunny Baya, and bits me yam a Jania Woody, and Sissy Pijanimo, a new moving singing.
And no, I'm a Berbo Obenya Life Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, and supermarkets are a bell. So what do those way to our 0244 06 8447. Life Kid, one bread war, one Wikipedia. A dream any mapping for a ma emma or man for, name of what are 1 year in field to me. FDA GBD Kratui Atum.
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also ya reya titi be ben fie pi nanso ne yemu nyono da. Se me chiro no ahodo amato a me hunu hwea. Ebe ya nwanwa.
Nenyi ni se, what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture. Ya numbom kutia ulcer no bia mano anum. Anka ni hoto no dada. Ulcer drodi eno any Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nchire mu.
Ulcer ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunu mu. Etima wo ye funu ekeka wa. Woje wo ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wedidi awie. So how eye ulcer there. Compare Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture. Nanum bom na ho abeto.
Predudu etua ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Approve about Tanya Wama on more from for any more for when you feed them you know and come Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
All Satan for FDA aje edwadi nkratwe atom.
Hey unia, uni release ni ana. Keye gam. Ebitinu, wasi mi new release. Meka anu asesi fitemu hono. Ena Tebotech Garages Limited. Akwafa besiesi amana aye nitia. Obiase ye ka amunu no. Accident ka anu na. Tebotech Garages Limited. Amana se jina ni naso sano. Mesi wo. Womu akwafa broni fita engineer efra bro chiraba. Enu wa cheki cars no. Ne wa hunu bebi a Ford krowo. Ene ho spare parts so wade hye. Afenesi road. Enso ho charges kakra bi o. Tebotech Garages Limited. Wo ye general servicing. Ebini engine overhauling, engine tuning, oven spraying, general electrical works, air condition installation work, BMU, upholstery, gearbox, make a day. Tebotech Garages Limited. Apart from sir, car that wotimi eto, and now Toma Wono, was sign importation of cars, and was spare pass, if la butreba, Wokoto Kamawa, and free. Ace, also what you call Tebotech Garages Limited, and La Pass Malam Road, after by ya traffic light, wah. Bibiania for 0206 48 17 and 3. And 0542 96 1111. Website tebotechghana.com. Tebotech Garages Limited. Hey, kaya will be a benyani. Tebotech Garages Limited. Your car beauty and the power boosters.
I don't know the church will be there and will be there from Pokra. I will say I read and I have ya reba na ya kwankra wo dey chinchina wunya anuye and get to bray no we come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau ahankwa and abepima the dey grow asan yare and no young sunsun subani bia abusia say yare for abepima our Lion Age Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodo Amubrasi na ho formation kokra and the show yare for no ema no botono abusia say uba abepima wa haseya yes and now we are ready to say syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, the other people who see a friend of white. Yeah, company everyone has said. I will see we are Bema, who person anymore, who to me why do my any more careful now. Lion Age Clinic Sebra, not for the grow and all now so said Bema. So also see your bar, and that's how I look for who about who maybe. What's not bread? But if you know our Lion Age Clinic Ghana, now the top of first I will fear.
I don't follow emotion in the soul for profiti. A break occurred in the Yare, Anna and Daho. Madame Fuguban in Chel, they introduce you Lion Age Clinic Ghana man. Then the 2 on the morning, the choir and the motion, and the woman do, and met the heart comic to wow, the leaders was the council Lion Age Clinic Ghana mouse, and so 2 on the morning. Assalamu alaikum. Na zo don ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an treati na samu sauki. Bisa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji. Insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
were very surprised of the trend because in yes, any pack for MPP. MPP strongholds now, Ashanti and all the other regions vote about from. In fact, every region across the country, there were less people that voted in 2024 than they voted in 2020. So we wanted to know why that trend. And I think that the Michael Quay report and all the other reports now, the population, the electorate were not happy with certain things that was happening before we went to the 2024 election. And if we can look at internal processes, we can look at reconciliation, we can look at messaging, and we should do our contest early because the last time, the contest will be end of 2023. So we barely had 1 year to campaign. And the party decided to say, call against hearing. Now, ye candidate, ye now, there were 3 good years. Near to me, a few a ponopono, a cobon call for a no my dinko, my church, a woman, you may be a MPP between their 12. Now, they've been point from so what near their 3 years. Until he decided to have a court against Sina Kuyi, a flag bearer, which was January 30th, 31st. That time, Ministry said, look, any contest was going to be a problem because we have already marketed about now. We've already shown him across the 276 constituencies. And you see, Abako Semuno, no first-time candidate has won. None. Except His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who was then president when he was coming in for the first time, right? But no new person has come in and won the first contest. Why go and change him to bring somebody else after near Betono? Consistency, we thought was key. So for me, I believe in Mana consistency on only upon no message. I have even said on many platforms, look, I was part of his manifesto. Danka me crowd and anymore. I will still run on the manifesto that Dr. Baumia had because the policies that we had for Ghana for NTA 2024, I think that we should have a second opportunity to tell Ghanaians about these policies and in our manifesto how we are going to change the fundamentals of Ghana. Because I believe in his message and I believe in his vision.
I see. But looking at the contest, were you surprised at the results? Because Amanfo Phil said, if this is the results are Onyaye from an internal primary there, and Sebe ebi mu mani due in the general elections because even internally, the popularity, above from Sana Osi Huno Kwajopoku.
The MZMO and control for Noyana times we use the wrong word. Popularity has got nothing to do with the votes you get. Popularity is that who knows him. And I don't think that there is anybody in Ghana who knows about him. The only person in the history of Ghana who have running this for 16 years, right? Running mate 16 years, vice president 8 years. Why will cry a Franca 1 year? He's the only person in the last cycle of election or 276 constituencies. In this contest by Yakoyi, Wasanya called the entire 276 constituencies. Popularity is not the issue. Say your party, Nani Pamiensa and Nani Pambi air contest. Now, Ubia did not join a figure. Now, you will put a banner for other alternative views. It doesn't mean that will be popular. Let's get that right because I've heard people say, I say 50-something% before, and I'm the popularity about them. It's got nothing to do with popularity. It's got everything to do with diverse views. Ubia the message for Twitter, Doctor the message for Twitter. Now, Nitabi, it was Asama Brian Kachemino. I think that it's good. Asama Kennedy Kachemino. I think it's good. But guess what? These are all ideas within MPP. That's what they're here. They are Dr. Erwin, the Ken ideas, the Brian ideas are all going to come on board to become one idea. In fact, the NDC and whoever contests in 2020. So it's not about popularity. There's no person who is more popular than Dr. Baumia. But again, let's look at the qualitative. You see, these results might be lower than the 2023 results. But the spread across the country is much better than the 2024. So we share the win in constituencies that he lost the last time. Let's look at Greater Accra, right? Where Ayawaso West Wagon, Kwambena, Lagade Kotopong, all these constituencies that he lost, he didn't do so well. He's done better and won them this time around. You go to Ashanti region, he's improved and his performance in Ashanti region. You go to the Upper East where everybody wants to talk about it with Dr. Antonin Koho and the Upper East formed by Dr. Asemna Jacob because of the conflict. Go and look at the conflict there, the votes in that area, right? Dr. did much better this time in Upper East than he did in 2023. Out of the 6 Boko MPA constituencies, he won 5 out of 6. So in the performance, he's done better this time than he did. But in terms of number, because you see, Brian, who became the third force, did better. So he took votes from Doctor and he took votes from
Ken.
Yeah. So, but in terms of the performance, cross from Elembele to Kusiga, you look at the spread and the improvement. You can see there. This time round, you can't even say that there is this establishment candidate that everybody is being with to support one person. That thing is not there. The fact of what the maker just said. This is Dr. Baumia going as Dr. Baumia without anybody saying, oh, there's Jubilee House, there's this, there's no such thing. Right? There was a fair contest. Everybody, we saw all the prophecies, saw Yehusa, research by other institutions putting Ken at 52%. So they all believed it. But Doctor came out with 56%, which is the most important thing. It's not about popularity, it's about the vision of the man that the party has accepted and some other visions that people was also happy with. We are going to put all these visions together and fight the NDC and all the other parties in 2028.
It's from Pamcho, Engineer Kojopoku, a member of Team Baumia, and Anope, and anything come on Power FM 97.9, as well as on TV XYZ. So you're from Don, Kwambena Prah. But Engineer Yansha Diabio, I'm happy you mentioned prophecies and polls. And these same prophecies and polls are also predicting, say, even though the next elections is about 3 years away from now, I mean, it's a done deal for the NDC, no matter the candidates they bring against Baumia, and inform more actions and Musa Dankwa can be.
I mean, can't speak about Musa Dankwa on this platform. You see, Musa Dankwa is not a soothsayer. Musa Dankwa on your prophecy. What Musa Dankwa, the audience said, of a phone, now we're fresh delegates, and now we're fresh voters. Now we're Omagin. Now Omagin, or the Apocrypha. Now we're tabulating. Now we're to just say opinion polls. The fresh, say, and I can go for a year.
Yeah.
And maybe no. There isn't a candidate for NDC. That NDC have a candidate.
Pacho Debbie.
See, how does somebody come and say, yes, it doesn't matter who Dr. Baumia faces in 2028, deeper doing.
But also, I hear polls.
Guys are there. You see, the prevailing environment. Prevailing environment is different when you have a candidate. NDC and me, they should share newspaper front page, If you don't started, remember, if you go to the Hawkins and I about the year election, well, so you resign. See. Then beginning there, and now make sense. And people no, Tanzania about everything to Tanzania. Abano Naka. NBC phone with Tanzania. What is difficult in an election? We have done it. It is obvious. Prophets for it here right now. So let's leave the prophets out. But I have a problem with the way he inserts himself and uses his own imaginations and his own mind to say certain things. Meanwhile, and that will be together. And you will watch it. And you need to now first for a woman and I will be together. So why do you now use your own mind to predict? You don't call yourself. So if you can predict, why are you bothering calling people? But Musa Dankwa, he is good at what he does because he does the polling very well. He has a sample size. He calls all the people he needs to call, or the report about my demographics, or my baby affair, or my all the background information, or my the sample size. Right? That is how opinion polls work. It is done in all over the world. There's Gallup polls, there is polls in the US and in the UK. Nobody is against opinion polls because it's the opinion of the people that you have sampled. Let's wait till the NDC goes through their elections. Now, NDC are you done as their candidate? Then you can call around the country and say, you done. Dr. Laumia, why not to be you? Then give us the information. Now, it doesn't matter. You'll be that. It doesn't. It's not supported by any science, and I don't really like doing that. It's called conjecture. Imagine that will be net conjecture. What is there? What is in front of us? OBS is there, NDCIRDF 2025. But go back into history and look at those governments in their first year. 2017, Nanado first term. Nanado Jinaho Katia COVID. I said Nanado sign their board in Semano. We don't know how to bring back the debt, but we know how to bring back the economy. At that time, we were all confident in the president at the time said he could tell us say he doesn't know how to bring back the debt, but he knows how to bring back the economy. Because he met an economy in 2017 January and improved on it by the time COVID came. So everybody believed that he can bring back the economy, even the COVID spoiled our economy. Things didn't turn out the way we wanted post-COVID. So let's leave it there. But if you go and look at NPP's performance in 2017-2018, it's the same accolades and the same clapping for doing for NPP that time. How they're doing for NPP today. But you need to be teaching us. How should I make out here? Election is not next month. Election is not even in December. Election is in 3 years. It's a big
yeah. Well, so answer the major hono 2 quick issues na fe me no awie, but on the other line Honorable Charles Asiedu or Tano South Member of Parliament, but Engineer Kojopoku na mpese me hu bibi because Nanado kasa ewo declaration as no ka bibi say he's worked with Baumia for 16 years. He knows him inside out and he knows his love for Ghana. Nanado is still around and people are of the opinion say Nanado being around Baumia and an influence on Baumia no emfiri ho enunti no se Ghana for ewo tan bi de man Nanado a no da so edi Baumia chi a eno an omo be so ekoso atre edi akoma Baumia minim said de musi hu eno fa. And finally, is it too early to discuss who Baumia pairs with as the running mate now? Because even internally within your own rank and file, no, if you much as say flyers be mention names, we say there should be a new face to pair with the flag bearer. Send us who's our dynamics way, Engineer Kojopo.
Yeah, a lot of people are bored. In here, flag bearer, in say flag bearer, no, it's only one person's decision, one person's prerogative, one person's like I mean, yes, that decision will be to influence that decision. Even we that are close to him, we don't discuss those things because we didn't know. It is only doesn't matter the flyers you do, doesn't matter the you can't campaign for the flag bearership of the party. It's not a position that anybody campaigns for. We should find people are bored. Right, and they think that they do politics Monday to Friday, 24/7. Politics is only a part-time association, so they should stop worrying us and stop that. Now, let me go to the question you asked. Yeah, you see, Ghana for you see the Ghana for still sits in the dark ages. Ghana for I respect Ghanaians because the Ghanaians understand politics very well. Now, journalism and how is it that Dr. Baumia, who has gone around the country by himself, Dr. Baumia, who is his own person, somebody is going to use Nanado to decide Dr. Baumia in 2028. So where is that from? How is Nanado even part of the conversation? Nanado could have been part of the conversation in 2024 because Nanado that cannot be a president. And then Nanado a former president. How does anybody tell? Can you tell me that somebody can use any other factor when we are going into 2024? Election now, John Mahama winning, you could have used Rawlings as a campaign message.
And to who Nanado so original platform so a campaign about me.
If you see the package, Nanado is not zero across the country. Nanado is not 100% across the country. Nana Addo is Nana Akufo-Addo. He's a former president who has ruled the country for 8 years. You might not like him, but some people might like him. If Nana Addo feels that he has a role to play, the campaign will look at it and see how it plays a role. But remember, Obi Ejina Kase Obi, how did you know that man for Nana Addo? Who tells us to be Nana Addo? But Mama Yen Giants and Ghanaians vote and they are very intelligent. We will go to the polls in 2020. The factors that will determine that polls, we don't have all that picture. And may coming in the next 3 years, yes, say, prosperity is what judges people. Nana Addo did some magnificent projects. Nana Addo did some magnificent initiatives. And we are seeing what the NDC is doing, abandoning Agenda 111. We are seeing what is happening in the secondary schools when they condemned and say, I'm a school fee, and I'm free senior high school, whatever, right? But time will tell. It's, Mama, you're in Kenya because the other kind of media, posterity is pregnant in the womb of time. It's in time. We will address that issue, but everybody wants to make it look like, this is what I know that this station XYZ heavily listened to by the NDC delegates. That 2028 is a done deal. So most of the 2028 is a done deal. There's no problem. There are a lot of factors that will be determining in the coming years. There were ingredients. Both parties, MPP and DP, work hard towards the election. When we get to 2027, we will have a message. 2028, we will have a message. But as a done deal, is a done deal. And not MPP, what do you have to do? I remember so well in 2017, 2018. No MPP, the NDC, remember power in 2040. Because who are memoir, as a woman, you can't say that is beginning the thing that's happening to NDC today. When you are in power, you are obsessed by certain spirits. That makes you think, we are invincible. You are not. Ghana for show. Ghana for and your election messages. And everybody listen to me well. I have been through this in the last 2 years, and I can tell anybody listening today, Ghana for does not listen to campaigns. From 7 January now, you're still in, not Ghana for show. Ghana for them market for 4 years. Who campaign message media only about the better. Yeah, how many years they knew they had decided. It's now on top here, the MPP did the same thing. In 2018, we were saying, 40 MPP, NDC will push another 40 years. What happened? Let's not treat Ghanaians as if they're Ghana for chief policy. It is not the NDC members and the party power. It is not the MPP members. It is the Ghanaians. The overall game, and they are both parties. Almost share NDC for no more costing, almost share. So that it's the sum of my guys are the and say, nobody hates him. Sanado is someone that is loved. You might not like him, but somebody might like him.
Okay. Engineer, Anope, my men now are surprised when you're bringing a chenko, maybe Power FM as well as TVXYZ. So, and Anope. So that's Engineer Kojopoku, a member of Team Baumia. Anna Yanini Dinko, but Honorable Charles Asiedu, a Tano South MP, or no Ahumaninsu and the Parliament at Nasi, and I'm believing, sir, he's even already in the capital. Honorable Asiedu, Yamwachi, Mwakwaba. Pacho Bibia Boko, dear.
Alhamdulillah.
Nyamiadum Bibia Boko. Na Mammy Fanchas, you're free at 2 hona. Meneko Jodi, Yana, or Casse. I mean, Omuyi Baumiano, Munenam Namoka, so 2028 is a done deal, it's a done deal. Nasania Mano, and we have been Omokekaya, a real Omo in 2024 elections, and all. Are you one of those also saying, sir, with the selection of Baumia by the NPP, 2028, I mean, it's already called for the NDC?
Minya Medase, ma min fa konya isona. Mema ahefone tiefo nyina ate say bi fia na menemo kasa enunti na mensa mo afisia pa ya me a odi 2025 no of yencha 2026 no finkura 2027 as
amen
Power the fan. MPP for now, Kasa Kra and some more. 2028 now, or one Kasa Kra paper on Yakono, a young girl for the NDC. May I sure say, Sir Dando, you're in Milano. Come on, and you have to NDC for more. I didn't think American Saminia. Mona, Moyi, Enipa Num, when you na ono emedimu anim na no 2028 inya ni komo ya na ewo ne na no moto abawiye omo ko fuye oyiye inya kwa ko join NDC me ba cho uye semtroni me ba cho wunwu bi
me ba cho an to asoma me
sanko fo no a wo mo si wo mu jai MPP no esa se penyi makwa ko yidi nya penya obetimi ade akonya ndi ama wo mo ne santi omo ba be join NDC na yetimi asa aja finala to aso bi mi fi se we die bibia ni ho betimi aye enu nti enye ye na ye start say ye ka ye nsemu wo mo ani pa omo ko yi mi de ne baaye no eno omo mu bi asa dani omo ho say ni pa we die oje kuna ma ya na mi ni awuni say am tie MPP fo a eya na eya mesere na me sure say Ghana fo nyina su tie ese enipa a wo se yento abamaw na bedia kunya kese 2028 utimu adwi nyina ne se Ghana ensei utimu adwi nyina ne se Ghana enye dendenden utimu adwi nyina ne se enne bebia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on an impanyinfo any NDC for the Ghana ababedru enna me ne okasai no and say what you okasa do muka nyina ne say yeto aba emfie nan enumti so di afi baako na bibia yeyi a me nyina afi baako no so pe ne nkase bibi na yeyi no saa ne beye emfie miensa na aka no oman no betimi asai enema betimi ayeden enema bo be kosoro ene eba fomu petro be kosoro ene eba fomu na se omani mu ye den sa wie dia ene no kire se MPP ebetime din koni mi pa che o edi so e nipa desani a wo omani mu apese omani yi obeje sa adwen we in 2022-2023 na that time na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ogbo apro ese oba be ye presidential candidate no enema edi akotri woni kasa mu pa no na ye oman no hye ya na nkoyi a no peso ba no be ni yi minia me bisa wo ena no nipa enum ya wo mo nam ye omo bo apro ese ye nto omo so aba no me ye franka 2 anase franka 2 ni fama MPP no what is so big na issue campaign this is omukan no mo ye nyina ye atembidie we di we atem na we di we atem na we di we atem at the end of the day bi aminim se do timi di atem kese ne etuma no se do timi tu ekika kese ne etuma no minim ade ko dia poten a omugina so a omutim di yi panyi a mu yi no efi se panyi bia nyina ba bia nka se oman Ghana no se de oman Ghana ne ko no achia ko bonkum ana achia ko nifa eninti NPP empanyinfo munyime na se me ba threaten oman no if you say Ghana for program bit maternity oman na oman ni ye ya nke sabi enti ne MPP for na da no hu beka say ye bose ese bo me ne yi no dandela eye wo mo ensemo a wo mo kan ye no eno ena MPP bi NDC bi so agina so kasa entiminia yesi agrone form ekwanya His Excellency President Mahama ebe fa Ghana se de na Ghana tie na afe ba ku ni no ekwanya ofa so waye Ghana se de Ghana aye no ye de ogidie pa se de Ghana aye ensei se de MPP fo ebo mpa ye se ensei no na mum ebe ye pa ama de Ghana for hu no ebetumi aye yempo asene se de Ghana for hu etu de momunu no omo ho no omo nsere ese ye kose dem abompa ebone ama Ghana na Ghana say se de be benya biadi e de se reserve players obi na mumu ansa na onye bi abono obetra bench ho ake esan say agona ye die no de oye ni yie no nim kwa krofa so oye no nti obeya amana yeye na afutu a yesu da bi edi tuye ho ne se ye masa afe ba kunku nim bie ense yetrim na ye nka se eno ano no sade omotie omo ka se aka mfie miensa no yesu agitum ese aka mfie miensa mpa da bia so mo ye post obeka se ne ye koto aba ana se brimu hwe senka ena so e no senka eka ai ne MPP for so agia tum se ne die eye ne mo kire betimi ase no se na asem ne eka dia ene omo panyi no makwa akoyi no omo koyi no se ono no betimi aba enjoy se ono na ye flag bearer of the MPP ne mum ni timu papa de ene nam ebia 2036 mu ho eko efise so ja sa space leto wa na so bi be se ho a ontimi nkoma ani dem ne senti se ma mentina ho sa ne bia dachi ankwa ma bia na se Ghana no sa sei biem se de omo be se no no a ne etimi eden no aba minua ensi ne ensi china enti oman no ekwan a ye fa so bi du ba bia aduri ye di technicalities e ka ho no ne esre Ghana for say omo so for omo support nyina entire ban na chi e mom nkodi MPP for achi mompa ye bone so oman ne say if you say konfo bone se nkom bone eto oman no so ne so oman ne say ya ono so timu bi ene ya enema ekoyie ya obi etwen so obi agya to ma MPP for kra agya to sa fe ba ku ni edie enema no kama pa to the sense emu obi anya argument say yekoto abana argument ni should be say aka mfie mi ansa to the yentwen na o man say minia o man say Ghana man say baby akwa koduru eye no ye bompa ya che otufu Nyankopon say o man nko kama pa ensene say dia yi mi paponi ni bia odwe say Ghana be say di otufu Nyankopon frɛ no na Ghana ntimi nye yi maye
Charles, mame na wase anopɛ na minim sɛ bremu no yɛbɛhyia na yɛbie nkɔmmɔ no mu paa. So that's the MP for Tano South, Honorable Charles Asiedu ana wote ne nka na ɔsɛ Amkusiwa from Koforidua. Although Kennedy is arrogant, he is better than Baumia 100%. Ɔno na dwen ɔde bae no Justice Edifrika so a ɔsɛ nanka mepɛ sɛ Kennedy ane di nkunim but afa nkyɛn ɛnyɛ hwee mrepa ɛwɔ hɔ de ma no. Felicia Edifri adane baye ose Kennedy ne nkugu a odi ye no efra sofo ni bia ode ne re ehye wo mumu enti no ebremu no ya na wama nani ada ho Akwele from La ose why vice president mfie nwotwe na ebeye den so obegina tum isan say ya hawa ye komu nyina no na oka hu bi Akwele from La no the message we baye ose am Williams from Ashaiman ose baamia any economy hu nimdie bia ye dede kwa and obey de eje Ghana for votes. Ye ni other way. Ye besan to MPP come 2028. Williams from Ashaiman. And no this message we ba na this very last one. Okay, a couple of messages are saying Fuachiwa from Koforidua. Or say ye GDA ewo NDC amanyoko nim so omode Ghana beko bosha asase so bi anywhere e betumi asesa the reset agenda no ya ye nam so no and afi Kafui from Spintex also trust is end for me Baumia hasn't clearly explained how his presidency will be different from the current administration's failures also Baumia enche ne bibia e kire se ono na amemu no ebesesa every near aban we no eye ede amayen no yebeda mo ase obetimi akoso the WhatsApp messages no aba on 0243 905950 0243 905950 now for can count messages no to the rest of the world. Pamcho anope 3P garlic mixture ewo ho de mayen piwak herbal for ababe kan sa wa ha you go straight to piwak na say na drone it here. Oh, I see. Garlic there me pepper o. Me pe garlic rough na. Ade bi as already raw. Kamaria baby anka Desmond me nchen bi anan kompe.
Aha.
Into onum no the mixture say now. It gives you a fresh breath. What's you say? Next say oba. She o ka brofo no ma be pie Ghana ha no hu bi ohun.
And it be a mixture.
Okay, and no, we have cast a be. All right, and then share 3P garlic mixture. Piwa, Kedian, I'm what do my end.
Sir, Meda was say, Medentia, some if you want natural health, as well, yeah, at the MRTV SYZ power, as your form. Eti4 ene Ghana man nyina se ne ya na branda no pebiano meye no ene nso asiedu ama beje dwa menu bi de wapomuden eho enkomo wapomuden ti ene da bia for Dr. Prince Nelson mototi woda wona na wo dwene se ne be ya obetimi abo adwuma obetimi abo brama won so akoma yedai ato ye mbe da bia wutie me da bia wo hwe me ne nso so adwo no nkope bi ntoye ananse ayewa adwumu ntanta mesrewo anope ya meka se wie na wokoto bi ananse we for Dr. Nelson Prince mototi why crowd say obetie we bia na yade bi da dan no mabie di kirewa wonti ase obeto ne bo ase achechu mu ama wonti ase awie pi de ama me pa atwom apom de hu hian na ade bi a wo pre apa adwuma na wuti hu fifire na wo pe nyina awade na wo kwam no se wapom de nyina so pi emfa ema wone nyina eye okwa wontimi eni mo na se wontimi enye ema ne nwie peye emfa ema wontimi so fa number yi ne Fred Dr. Prince Nelson Mutoti na ene no eni enkomo sisi a me ne wo kase freno 0248 9288 24 0248 928824 fenisesia na eno no eni enkomo 3P garlic mixture de se na munya munim dada no eye garlic odomankoma hama no bna papa bi na team of doctors mo piwa natural health aswe ya ka mutira bomu na wo matwe juice na ewo mu no ma ye minerals ma ye vitamins e hu ye ni pedua mu ye ntini mu de ma ye moja bo ya koma no ban so nkokora kwanso num 3P a mesrawo organic na ewo mu na nkasa befa wo ni pedua ni mu huru efin bi wo ni pedua mu bia de ama obu won se do amenyare metimi anoman wonyare kwa na anom cause misi 3P fa no senya wonum dey wonum ensuo no cause the more na wo fa no na hu ni pedua ni de ma na hu ni pedua ni dey clean da wona ya de bia de nkwankwa ya de edi huhu ya de kodi ewuru bia no enye dey ma wo so infections a wo do a yakwatete ni ade nyina no won se 3P a wo ta no nti besu ni pedua no akwan de afi hu de ya hu omre obu a wo se menyare nso menti apo me de menya fit me de mu nkono me ba adwuma no de amon be afini dada wunyenyu de bia wo complaini se menya fit intimi nya adwuma no so wo ahoden so a ubetimi de one day na 2 day na 3 weeks na 1 week impo ubetimi de aye de afiri wo mesrawo ema ahomre enji wadwuma na se wo opportunities na se wo contract akese no enyi emoso kopɛ 3P garlic mixture edom na na bia wugina wona so da bia ahoden wo a ubetimi de aye adwuma high blood pressure mesel so what na ho cha putata nana no ewo ensiedo enti na ho mfa nya nkomodie won se wo bo ekekere weta wo ye wo boy very very tight wonu so ete briu wutifa etime bo gaga won se no ni so ye wutum no ni so twa merry go round na se wiase no ye tutu hwani 3P garlic mixture enom ebeboa wo na eyini nyina afi wa akọ de ama me so hu sa science we na wodwade a na wa ye ahweye din conference no wada say warm na say cold water fagu na say na no body temperature no empiki ansa na da ye dey wode egu wutire mu na ye ne sa na num 3P nso ka ho a ebeboa wo ayi high blood pressure bia e dey feel so akọ afi me guso a me bodahuru emai ye mfa menstrual pains enyi leave emfa nkwatena fie position no ama anti timi aye madam o ya de wo ho nanso every month bia wuji leave okotena fie de dwuma mo a obu beji ho ano saa na mayase ya me ya na mayase dwame afi we die ye twam ewo yesu dim 3P nti etwam mesra ko pebito na wa yase a eya na eya wo jase wo bu wonsa wonu so a ebru sisi achi a zum ni nyina be free wo akọ ede ama wo fie se be predwasa wo ja wo nan wontimi eni de wontimi nya hwe mesra wo num 3P garlic mixture na nyi sa ya wo die ni nyina mfiri wo nko emfa ema wo heavy flow wotimi bleed sambo wotimi bo pa e de wotimi bo pa de be miensa mo za no ya hoya num 3P garlic mixture wo intervals woman eson unya be 6 months 3 months na won say mbu nsabiem num 3p garlic mixture na moderate flow no emfa emma wa wo de no so ba na ye tuntuntuntum misrawo ya de wo num 3p ebeboa wo ye pa se na mdi nkanka infections no obaya na ensufi ne ya se keka ne enkaboni bi enkai wo nsa fa wo na wo sa ye nyenya bi enso as brown is bi as white which misrawo num 3p garlic mixture ai ebe yin nyina afri wako epustu confidence ama so hene ba himfie wa wankasa mo say yes obesi mankasa na wone no ebo mesro eye ntan fa hona ma ayetititi no encha nanse ai eye wunti ni ma efi num 3p na nhuru fi enhuru wunti no nyina emfama hona ma kwa ayetititi ni nyina no enimfiri wonko na emma wo ende wo ho diabetes what na wo cha wo nan betimi etwa ato atwene kwa bibiti wo nan a wonte insulin na eboa eyam yaduane edema no wo de no wo body ni ntimi emproduce insulin no ana se produce ko ne produce ni kitikiti nti wudidi a na nwane seleda so gina wo nipadua nim mesra wo sa what na wo cha na bibiti wo a wonte body tissue bonsa na epro before beka to ne na ya pro yes ngotwa entontwene wani betimi efra ba wo libido ebeti akofom be ma ne peje ne hu bia wonte hwe beka say be ma ne fault enye be ma ne fault eye wankasa be ma so wan hwe ya mema sem kojo to ebeda na ho misra wo num 3p garlic mixture na diabetes edidu ni podidi moja modidu ni pedua mu nyina no emfi wonko ne ma unya ofa hu de obesity obolo de be ye blue ya twetwe so wo so dodo wo de okase ne boro so bikini ne fitting dressing wo de wuntimi hye de bia goddess de bia baye misra wo num 3p garlic mixture ubon se fat no ebe yie fi ho excess food gas na jobodi dafa no ebe ni nyina fi ho ama wa no me kama wo yes slim tenses am ko beto num 3p ube ye from ama da bia won se because we must ma mi wan kasa na yes wan kasa wo your best man kasa ye hu age mpo ye bo age kasa wo boa num 3p na da bia unye young forever and a stroke mesa what na ho cha enim gwasi yade wapa wadeja bibia da abonten se bompo na se ejaya na se ekwa ekirasem esan ewo ho mese won so won makwa efa etaye dududu wontimi emaso a P3P garlic mixture enom na emwa wo won so wakasa mu ente wo kasa ase wano wo chiasa wonsa eye bibi nya se live bi na wo bo na emom ase wonam no ase wankasa wontimi control wo body no ni ade wonti ase e kwa achie bi ni ade mesra wo P3P garlic mixture refie bi ba wo so ne sa properties awaye nyina no we be faidi num 3p garlic mixture na stroke ka sha se etititi ne ho ba ni padua no mu no emfi wonko na ema wunya ofan wo de asthma ntehyewa yade obo wa de whole neighborhood obi etimi te wonka ebe ahomache be 2-3 mo na no ayede no afi na wo na ayede aba num 3p garlic mixture na ntehyewa yade bia ohumi koma se ye na wontimi humi mpie ye num 3p garlic mixture ebe bo wo lungs mu aye infected ahonhono a emu hyehyewa ho te se wonhunya wonye ho a wontimi humi ntimi nkasa na wo bo wa ko na mfuto allergies bebre unum 3p a ebe yin afri wa ko ama wanya wo fa wo die dunso mu yade won tan no mu so to ta adwom so num 3p ebe boa wo eye afri ho akwa wo fu ayekese ana mema sisi ka afro ba so yesi ka afro ma me ho ofe ento so wo pie bedwam wo fu ndi nka be yi apa ya ansa na mo ma yede aba nipa acho num 3p garlic mixture na efukase bia entwimfiri wonko na ma wo ho ofe no enum nyam no mesu no empie ma ye hu say yes amani adwani na afia suni mpacho stress emanent na so stress trans bebe ba betimi ewu ai so wo ye aduma so na ma china ye aduma na wiamu no ti efa pa no woni so ebiriwa tutum ka kopetri bi garlic mixture enum so wono mu a ebeboa wo ama watimi adidi ama so wo wie onwuma nyina ewie na okofi a wo kete ne wonyaka obeda ama the next day so wo sori a obetimi asori ewo ahoden so okofoma so okwa herbal shop okwa drugstore bia se o P3P ni bia to a ubenya bi ato okoton so no ya hweye cause garlic mixtures adoso na yamfa ampete wani so se 3P nkwa na okoto a na wama wani ada ho ye pa na wahuni a oto se 3P ni na mensa asomu no kumasefo enko dane herbal kwalina herbal Kriske heba tamalefo yenko wofa kojo heba wa mumuni awe enterprise subsidi wa katuja ko fawja for yenko Gapson pharmacy de ben total 2 bedon pharmacy ho yenko abesam takrade for yenko AA mensan yenko konko enko Isaac Josto anasa Hillside pharmacy ashama onso yenko Ekus pharmacy ashaman yenko Ekus pharmacy tema committee 5 little George around people ben run about wana se udu wa ubetimi atowode na akwa no open do don so to a obetimi akọ kan shi angel heba na akwa to de akwa to me so frɛ yen e was 0248 9288 240 9288 24 na 0201 00 0021 0201 0000 21 3p garlic mixture naturally organic bebito na emwao
City why ni nyina TV fata pa so bitimi pie na nafu no na ema akwaba
nafu na dinka abechia
what you say yeah that's a 3p garlic mixture
naturally organic
until bebre me be hopefully next week on
ebi kra wa ha
thank you oh Charlie we a guy me da sedodo pamcho ye dan ho aba na I'll give it a try now for next week oba ya hwe so I'm say next time oba be measure me weight no and you know after taking 3p no ni asan test ni ahwe say improvement abema
sa pepe
yankopon shram opa
shram so
all right so we go for a quick break here ba ye beto aso dia mamom
Yakasi True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited. A Indian company kasia ya soye ewo India na yenu ni ibi wi ase afana nyina na minchadum ebi abedu Ghana ama Food and Drugs Authority FDA fo aye hwehwemu e dia faye mu ni nyina ho agya tumisi yemu no eye papa e bo adwumenti no Ghana for emfansa wo mo ho yawe True Word Pharmacy yenu no eye India hahama ene yakeka bom e dia ye ahabandu a eni sunsanso boni bia na bibia ya na yetaka chemu se yanko a True Word Pharmacy nko a ena yemfa aduro baako ense yawe ni no yenu no baako bia esa yawe baako na abibia ye chance na yenemu e kasase ya aya na yenemu edikan edi enkomo efa yani ehu yedua ye freni True Word Vision Capsules eye eni ho adwuma na me pacho adekunti abibia aya na edikan enemu di enkomo efa yani no ho no nipadua na akwa ye nkan Nyankopon de ma ye yani kosia enti abibia wani no ho tochima ewo se uma ehu asem ehia wo enyesa na otena se twen emu wani no ifua kra obaba be ye burden ewo family no mu anaso be ye burden to society ne so enti na abibia aya na ye bom kokko na ye no di nkomo efa True Word Vision Capsules eye ani ho adwuma no me paacho uyo bia wako hospital na doctor akacho se wonya glaucoma anase pressure be wani kosua na so a pressure be wani ne so a ekosei intini kasia ekoneti wani di ba wadwemu a boni frɛ optic nerve no ehun tochima emase na ewusi hu ade no ahoɔden ne ba fam enkakran na se wontu anamo a eba bi dum pempensu bi wani ne eba bi fra kra untimi hu ade dim emani yi entra se ntwen emu wani emfra abe True Word Vision Capsules ewo honom me pacho uyo bi a wani no esota ye ohene opisa aye kokko eprunusu ohwa ade a aye se wani su yo wisi na ntentan bia be wani no so na afi obi wo ho a se ade ben na wo hwa wo obi nso de ade no wo akiri a wo hwa wo obi mpo de ade sa wo hwa ade wo kra ne boni eka ne night blindness no uyo bi a sa ohawo nyina wo fomu a entena se ntwen eba wani emfra bomodi a na hwehwe True Word Vision Capsules echi akwan na obi a ete esi wani no so boni frɛ cataract ete ni esi yani kosua na so a ebo yenka yenti efifi ketekete na aya na esi yani kosua lens no so lens nso ene domboa ema ye hu ade enti se etane kata wani kosua lens no so a automatically wintimi hu ade bi ema ni yi stage bia ete na fifi wani so akokoduru simple shoe so be kwakoye surgery anase operation a hwehwe True Word Vision Capsules echi akwan na ebekokko na ne eteno na ename eteno so a enya ade a ebe fifi biem me pacho bedi ayeto adu wo my Ghana mu die obi se True Word Vision Capsules a obenya adu ni bi aya na odi True Word na so esense eni adu no edo so odwaman so ntimo amohwe ye mu TV no so no obi se ye de adu na to TV screen no so obetimi de mobile phone screenshot ana so obetimi de atwa ana so obetimi atre adu ni din enye san so a fa yin contact number eda o screen no so no udu ba dia yeto aduro no na o fi aduro ni din anase ye se aduro no mpo ebi ni ho a o de bomodia na fra ye na Ghana toko bi a wo hyemu no ye be ma onsa kan aduro ni bi sa wo ma me bi o papa bi o yiri o kunu anase wo ba ebi na wo complain ni nani a entra se ntwen e ma nani emfra bomodia na twetwe true word vision capsules ma no na ele true word vision capsules nti wo mo ayema wo mo spectacles nyina eyi ato honum me pa cho ma me fa number ne mo ansa na yakoyenim eye 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 afema me no enkasa mfa yedua ye frɛ ne Azaka na eyema sabi prediasa wo mo yare diabetes anase esichi yare me patro diabetes eyade a ekum Ghana for payi na uyi obi a diabetes edu nya anase wako hospital na doctor ka tell say when your diabetes say type 1 type 2 aya na so ate wafon ekuru beto ho a ubeli ekuru na ewu anase ade tinwa ubebre ansana ekwula etimi ewu udidi ana kakra bi ekomsando kakra bi na insukombi diabetes inso ne de nyina yenim me pa cho adura ebebo na Ghana fo nyina edi ho adanse eye India fo do ye frɛ ne Azaka ebo adwuma me pa cho esanye breni ntino ebi ana yentumi emo yare so na uyi obi a yare mojabro so anase BP ewo so ko hospital bi a ye complain ye wo wadru ewo honum bema wonya prostate yare ye wo prostate leaf ewo ho ena sabi bema waye mewo keteso ye wo me 40s me papa no ma sabi mpredi asamaye mewo keteso no modu tatahwe me 40s no ewo ho no ma ebedi abowo emma sabi insufidi egum na nkaboni wum momensis ne emma yi lady photo ho a isisi yinu anmo emma maka cho se enu no do so se ye boy yare so anase entimi amo yare so my Ghana die leading pharmacy herbal shops and drug stores are ubi wemu no ubenye yedru ni bi ato fa ye number no na oni eni nkomo 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628.
Franco Trading Enterprise, Yama Mwapa, Phone Papa Fie, and one Franco Trading Enterprise. Haxa mixture, any Haxa capsules, I will hold them out. And Dr. Bayama Edin Komo, now Sabi, Asopancha Simti, into Mr. Wara, Ben Kotoya, DB and Famau. When you are any bisu anu apa anu drove no what you say signs and symptoms of ulcer unya haxa weight loss of appetite unya haxa bloating chest congestion chest pain unya haxa nausea heartburns unya haxa dizziness and anemia unya haxa that's a wiase yare bia na edu yafunu mu dem ema aduane ntumi entom ema ho ensi ho so no unya haxa mixture and haxa capsule na tumi abo ye pa ana face no wachi ade usisi yare na haxa na ebedi wakagina mu enti ana wapebi ato ewo adwaman so nyinara o friend number e betumi supply be 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 na wajo de FDA is approved of this very product enti ye pebito na emwa we pa ubenya bi o Kanshi Drugstore Lane, Repash Ventures, Hallows Pharmacy, ubenya bi ho, Oko Medina so ubenya bi o Carts Pharmacy, and I want to work as well so NGB from Jukat Pharmacy. Opa dudu to anu afre 0240 238 310. Haxa mixture, Haxa capsules, all satan for pa no. All right, and opa yantu aso famamo, mind you, enche. The Greater Accra Regional Minister will join us live in our studios. Now, Faye, Yedin Komo Afa region. But Mamene, a member of Team Ken, Enin Komo. Now, him say MPP na kuma ne pa no e wa Ashanti region. So anything that falls in the Ashanti region no ya na ehia party ni ye pa na e kosen e de Martin Ken. Ma mene Honorable Lawrence Adu aka Chief eni nkoma no pe na yenhwe the aftermath of a year the presidential primaries no. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, the dog.
Na it's saying
Name Gusu Shire. What the for Name Gusu Shire? The editor also name go for one kind, Yami Shamu.
Nyamia Domboko, but say I'm say what say? Niesi no say Maba XYZ Broadcasting.
Hey, Akopio.
Akopio say a honest any saying no patch saying.
It's Akopio.
Yeah, sure, my best you.
Yes, that's your minister. Makoda.
Beautiful. Inti Anope, you are live on radio as well as on TV.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Mamin Chia was here for. Na yemo kwapa to XYZ.
Good.
And XYZ is one of the greatest radio. And they are working. I've been on that radio before and been the and thanks for calling me on that radio.
Beautiful. So Yansha post mo presidential primaries no. Minimsa we are outspoken member of the NPP. O kan wa dwen wa NPP amanyoku num abra won hwe benkum hwe nifa. Enti no yanya we no ye pese ehunu sane Tim Ken first of all muhu abato no. Then again the NPP internal issues na ebi mo ka ba respect and discipline no yaba eno so maminti ona no pe Honorable Lawrence Adu.
They don't me that say the matter XYZ so anopay the chair or chief for what for the diara mo nyame ehira wo dan say opa sempa bibia opebia information bia XYZ at the bemau. They don't want for ejoso. Now Honorable Chief the what to me krana me sumwa. But I'm the free as I mean chair the election committee you almost say almost NPP primaries ya about one almost so no I mean chair I mean more kudos to omojuma omoye they don't they are capable of handling elections in Ghana. That committee I will applaud them. Very good work. Election no more organized no. Aya obian kan wasem. Obian ni metin maka wo ho. Isan say omo de near aspirants in the PBA and the age. Intermediate me sha sia meka say the election committee led by Joe Seusu, former MP for Bekwai. Meka chen say why are they only the members? Oh my idea. They've done very good job. Secondly, meba aspirants and so. Aspirants and so ye to abani we no. Obia kasa okan no. It's on point. On say me papa me bia ma de nyina Honorable Ken. Abraham de Mike in no. On my kids very good comment. Now over the members cry say no Ken no vote. But Okache almost say yemfa enum to nchensa. No, idea yes sum no ba kope that symbol osono no. Ono ne yesum no. It is yesum no na yeko election. Na bibi happen say he kandini area. They say the aka the party symbol and also do anything no. But no. There is one secret. Mami review chow one radio so. Oh, say me friend me radio so.
What time am breaking news? What time am breaking news? Yeah.
You are the only person I give breaking news to. Let me tell you, the members, the supporters of Tim Ken, you hear apology before we can vote.
Hey,
I'm repeating it. From Honorable Chief in Kumasi, member of Tim Ken communication team. You hear apology. Honorable Ken from the party. Yanko for your party name aspirant bakwachi, candidate bakwachi. Yeah, a big apology. Your person with the man, your leader, no.
Hey.
Yeah, member. Yeah, candidate, yeah, almost first apology, man.
Say, almost panic.
Yes, before we, the supporters, the loyal supporters of Team Ken, now Honorable Kennedy Oyene Japan, will decide to vote when it comes to general election. And yes, 2024, 2 million votes now, Antoine, it will come again.
Hey.
Oh, I give breaking news to you all the time, and it's the fact I'm giving it to you.
I didn't know Muhia sa chopa no. A form no every him fan. And I'm open one chopping.
Mami chewa de.
It's you.
Sabi. What am you on number one or down one thing? The brother now come now the car pim na. Who wants a pie? Wants a time pie? No move. Eh, dear now we saw Momoka. Almost a bush, you know. And so no down one thing, no more. Tell me that. Open for car for them. Open a bush and form member hospital. It be a lawyer, it be a doctor, it be a henny. No more hospital. Sebi, honorable Ken, or in Japan. Yeah, near dinner chino. Yang kola. And I ought to be for him, Diagro. Sebi, ought to be good at them, and dip upon them, and dip them, Monica. Yeah, you didn't chinina. Now we are in there. What could you have be the mic as you and my catcher say? Me Drahe, Semikasatia Ubia. Stupid, foolish. I apologize.
Honorable Pacho Nabuchon say you are live on radio and on TV.
I don't
Words be to say stupid, foolish, no, what me Pacho be Miss Rowe.
That is a foolish statement for him to make. That is a foolish process for him to start on. If for a wife, not leader now, or dinner chino, any leaders no dinner no. Advice here. They should have given a role to play. Say, uncle this role, not from apologizing, because the utterance words are usually on printed words for you to mark. The candidate was bad, very different, and was very bad. It won't change. Really, the supporters will advise the underground supporters. I'm telling you, Honorable Kennedy here at Japan, it's of course. Already I saw the council say, only Kasani. But let me tell you, and yan the Kasano no Bekani Befo, and yan the Casa of Bekani Befada. But we will also treat him as such. Or no, Kennedy or Japan, or Yadina, or Yabiana. We will never let him down. We will support him anytime, any day.
But Honorable, answer, don't you think say you are contradicting yourself? So okay say. Honorable Kennedy, Mutane Chikwan Biaso. Now, Sankase, and then you're no becana mobefa. Then, I mean, where lies your loyalty to him?
No, I'm not contradicting. No, you know, one of my kids anymore. No, and I know they can. And we can't say no can vote for the Mamma Casa. But I guess I said no kind of yeah. You know what is happening now?
Debbie.
Mami Kancho, MPPO. If you are top baby, you are co-premise, you are leader. The leader, if we want to see the capability of the leader, we want the leader to start this thing. Mami man advice, we advise. The leader, if he is listening, okay, on aspirants and fight for no. And every region organize a rally. That fight for Nina so that time be our embrace your mom Casancha supported. That will come next down. The Oma apologize here. It will never be forgiven. It will never. Then make us say it will never. No, Mami Chawa, they don't. The problem now was a formula. Sebi and then Tribuni. And Nina wo, but a Siano and Moy. And they say, yeah, you go for free more. And what more? Yeah, you go for free more. Up till now, those problems have not been solved. Those problems, they have not been solved. And also, to be in one places. I'm going to try baby cars, trains, or in the Kuta bomb, no. Over to and say anything. It means that problem is still there. It is a war leader. That's a war that time I war for. We are for the war power. What is solve it? Now that time, that administration of Justin Kodia. I want to solve it. Then they are two, I say another leader. That problem. not been solved. I swear to God, say, problems still come from MPP. Those people are you on free more they will never forgive MPP. I'm telling you. MPP problem I'm open say so me no. They should come out. Me see, it's a free advice to the leader. If so, still on wording, go with me organizing one. On for experience, you know, and call around to every region. No organizing run. When they should talk, every first step. The second step was for Obama next level.
But sir, Mitiewa, I say, still no, unsha den ni ba mi amu GDA, I say mo support no, move through behind your new flag bearer no. Seems to be lost in the scheme of things. Sana msi hu no Honorable Lawrence Edu. Na dia na mo hwe se besi o party ni mu a ebe ma wo nkasa se ne wo kasa na no pay bi.
That's all. Let's see. What team for interview? MP's interviewer. One. MPB to man council. For no Southwest.
Yeah.
Are you going to on what say? On support to Munti, if you say you renew or Bamo be Abanaso. Are you the same thing? Now, are you know your wine? Are you know your wine? Let me say, oh, we will start working on you. So, we will start also working on him.
Yeah, are you a free?
Yes, every day.
Yeah, why are they?
We will start working on him. So, he doesn't know Ashanti region. The King Kong's underground. He doesn't know them. Oh, this one in a walk up to King Kong. Also, to wait on time about Miachi, Etiebetuno. We want time about Miachi, Etiebetuno. But I'm telling him, we are close for him.
Dear, are you a free no air no sir?
I'm making news for you. For him.
So me ba. O se dear, are you a free nama or ye ne say or ye nyiyimu? Say omo no mu ni ba me akampo no. O ma sha say. Oh, okay.
What you go for contesting now? We are also working around him. Yes, we are working around him. And Obi Otiemi the captain and me honorable chief Ashanti region may say we are also working around him. So for a mafia, I'm telling you.
But na minim say. But na minim say. After the declaration, no, any cause for unity, respect, and then, yeah.
After the declaration, we will, yes, Kasa. No, and you want to me saying I'm taking your mama and then comfort you. We won't talk. But the fire is underground. I'm telling you, nobody is coming down. If never be a caution, nobody is coming down. And me, mind it. Catch what you for me honorable chief say, nobody is coming down. Because we conform your body for them. We want them to know, say, they are not body to us. And they are no, they say, be a so party. We want them to go to the man to apologize to him. When they stood and made that statement, they should go there again and talk for everybody to listen. We are not going to forgive them. What do we catch up is be an agent? And someone here could tell you, you cannot cover about Miani Samira. I swear to God. Yeah, penny or 2 years for any time. Yeah, penny or 2 years for. But all Casa real coach with Procatio, I say, and it's a Gaucalis. Now, a way about me, let me traffic. Now, I want you to get them. I was having shoot at them. I
quite your band.
Only a month for signal man one cry. Send me see. Only a bonye. I'm on them.
But I quite your band. What about Brony? The Aquatia band?
Coca be, on friend Coca be.
Coca, some Coca, they are no Ashanti region, and
that is near the Ashanti region.
Oh, okay.
No, yes, near the Ashanti, the moment being in the Titan time, you know. If someone can say Ashanti region, we will forever receive him, and he will see pictures. There may be a bonny bayer or Joshua, the Tiano Koye Dean for Mama Pat in Chawa.
But honorable Chief Nyabutre, answer. We cannot give you a platform. Nyabuche, no, honorable Nyabuche, next time answer. I am in charge here. No, Mebeti. We can't give you the platform to use it to incite violence. So when they coca no, I want to call and now some person will put Ashanti regional. And you have that platform to use it to incite violence.
I'm not inciting people against him. If anyone wants to go to him, the person has taken the decision already. It's not me. But I'm saying Christianity be a minimum problem. There may be a young one year, I will just show my election now. Can I to contrast him? That is what I'm saying. On my team, West. Me on my team, honorable chief, me West. One can say honorable chief, me on my team, West. And I will do that. On my team, West. I will do that. Me family is here, me honorable chief. One who said me time be about mafia. Every other man shall.
Obi the message Abraham say Coca no ya adwuma or Movement TV.
And let me see. Make sure say for Masina man shall da. I also show him where he has to talk sense.
But honorable sir, Ekobani say ya, from Pamcho, an opinion leader of the NPP, a former assembly member for Alphon Kwanta. And also a member of Team Subin, a member of Team Ken, a leading member of the NPP in the Ashanti region, Lawrence Adu, and I know Edin Common Nano Penny. But honorable say, Okasa say ya. Nature said the Empenny for the Gina Simpia so can and I know Memen Deninano. I had Uncle Dada Dubio.
Eddie Timer, my commander for the election committee.
I'm talking about messages of reconciliation, respect, and discipline. No, some pointers. No,
leader na you know.
Yeah.
No class or a penny of or a leader or a social leader. As soon as possible, no matter what we can't also. I was over out. What catch and penny for beer? The cheetah for the Omatem of Bomcho. And that coming next now. I'm telling you, no, you think say be a me chief amity. Me honorable chief amity. I'm just talking. But I'll react. Make pop up. And you see my videos coming out. Very soon. You see my videos coming out. I will attack everyone one by one. And I will let them know, say, party doesn't belong to some people. Party doesn't belong to some people. Me and I'm can't about me about polls, and I still stand on it. I will never withdraw.
But honorable, who can't say about me about
Yes.
Anna, you still stand by it, about me our bone.
I'm still standing by it, so upon.
So does it mean, or does it seem to suggest to say in the next elections, and even though you are a member of the NPP, now what him can, no nyadia over support NPP, but me a bed nana.
My picture my here to the car, me see me was like, no one chase a video now. I have corner with you 40. No more here. No for me car and tofu. Me see, I will never. You see, I will never. And there are people who are also down there. Now we are the party.
Any defect Prekwe. Any defect Prekwe. To say lady, I'm some friends and Jennifer Pong were defected. Any defect
me, I won't defect. I'm telling you, I joined NPP 1992. I was part there. So to me, catch and then delegates, and then all leader. Now I'm here there. So to me, general catch say, but we are called back. What for? Say, teacher is a funny podium. I say, I do why he call back. Now catch me say, I do why young there. And the other son, the offer will be by the only year or a year do why you know. I will find about me. I do why you need the I do why you need the and where are they taking the party to? At all. It's a catching kind for Master Jana Meba. Me honorable chief. No can't you almost Master Jana Meba. Master Japan Meba. Now executives now, national executives, regional executives. So unim say me start almost.
Yeah.
Me break it say me papa Bibia campaign, honorable Kennedy Japan campaign. I'm on them. National executives. Good day, I can't say, oh, we now do, and resigning.
Yeah.
Good day, one car. Would they check Pocash over? What do you mean? I did why you be a Medbatuda. I did okay, be a Medbatuda. I did Justin Kobia, be a Medbatuda. I did not be a Medbatuda. Now, there, delegates no. Munya Mosa and Famra. Munya Mosa and Famra.
Honorable Lawrence Adu.
In a position. In a position, sir. Someone put me employee.
Yeah.
In a better position. Someone who pay a faso. No man may come and toy him. In a better position, sir.
To the one who here a chopper free obia onya Kennedy cassette bia ho.
Me say pacho me se me pacho. One pacho me pacho. Me. So ono ken obi ken ana.
Pacho de bia.
Obi de adwuma ebrewa mo aye. Oso po obi ono be ko IMF akọ publicity de abrewo na de bia ada oso Ghana. Na why me pedi o de adwuma be mamaye.
Enya ni obekọ IMF ho.
Nya do obekọ IMF. What the only name that you have.
It's your two abaniwe no. Ya two abaniwe say Kumasi te saying.
Power the fam. I didn't. The kind of really and Kabon Soloku and Chamuda Soloku. Goroma she be pie, Soloku be pie, Partilu Towns, show boys be pie. Kabon.
And now no about to Amotu, no. I'm off French Soloku Kumasi.
That the Obia Quantum Casa. Huh? That the Ashanti region.
Hey.
Now MP 47 no. They don't me say, oh, me back. We will sit down a bad project. The 1 week. We will work on them. Me, but me tell radio, so I'll work on them.
Power the fam.
Ashanti reaching MP. They all be a former or ministry. They say Ashanti region say you need potential person over to be the president and the vice president. That was Ashanti region. Don't think that here.
Hey, sir.
You saw almost a nyaya formula echo. We the over we still don't Ashanti region MP. You should almost say, yeah, that's all I echo. There is no potential person. I will see a role to MP. I will wait to my vice president and another president. I'm telling you, my pot. Now put on the done so. On some quasi a family casa.
Honorable, me pacho. Say, honorable Tieti, on Napo, no, I'm senior Prempeh College. Now, Napo in Casa. I wouldn't want you to speak against him on my network. And na pon common pejawa ha me pacho na pon common pejawa ha nti with all due respect withdraw that point now we make about Napo.
No use oil way or ama 40. We have to give him respect. Obi o coach you go be don't man respect. As a man okay.
You know your coach you go do.
Don't use that yastic.
No but
don't use that yastic.
No but okay in any case
don't use that yastic.
Okay, any withdraw me pacho withdraw
that's better.
You know, that's offensive word. You know.
Me to radio, so I won't allow you to use that. So also I Prempeh in today. Prempeh in the wine.
There's a Prempeh for no see a Jehudi. Yeni Majuma.
Kila ambas for a Jehudi. Chemwa could be for Jomudi. Cats for Jomudi. Prempeh today.
Power the fam.
As some of the kind you draw by
Yeah, Radi Yankopo. They say, "Cry no man some na pay me. I me hunu de me campo." But are you?
Any damn station where they any Obama armed forces number.
I mean, be fire for any ever from fire for the from. And to say, what say, sir? Declaration no of Baumia as your flag bearer no emfa any GA any who sepe any Kenya bia ma Ashanti region.
From Saturday to next Tuesday, come high.
Lawrence Edu Anopay.
Ufa baby will be a say. Come on to Amaken. Ufa self. I don't catch it. No.
I see.
Ufa baby Ufa baby will be a say, especially Omo tertiary ya. Omo berry.
Test conform.
Test conform. Baby titifie. Yes, you be real continuously.
Yeah.
And you are very near. Or your service we are upon. Open a Jumanye.
Okay, we Nyami adum echna e beto this conversations no so na fe ye biem to the 47 MPs na wo ka wo mo ho asem no.
A project.
Yeah, I want us to get to that angle na fe ahwe because na edie na the Ashanti regional minister no year or region ni mu asa ono mu na enei no obi ani trend so say or te region anim na ono so no otwi MPP anim say.
On what you mean MPP?
You think so?
On what you mean MPP?
Okay.
As a youth, Mahama Tini Aman set position. That is Adia. Youth now Ashanti region. They acknowledge.
Okay.
They acknowledge that.
Beautiful.
Because NPP from 1992 Omo pesa Adiano. Some of the youth be these positions. MC for Sokwa. For I just say Mahama. And so I didn't know what they some film wanted to position. I remember the Esibe, Esibe, from assembly member at Kwadaso. They say he's now MC Kwadaso.
Yeah.
What you say? Sadiana Mama, yeah, I don't have pick Ashanti region for NDC. I'm telling you.
I see.
I don't have pick NDC in Ashanti region. What you say? I don't know who and I'm a kind of one them.
Mamena was say and now pay for your time and space. Lawrence Adu, a member of the NPP from Ashanti region and also a member of Team Ken. Or no, I would say AD and Komono.
Listen here with the dawn.
That's right.
We think of Ghana first. You are the best.
Or maybe a betum poa. Ejinaniema mieniso. Anamoa wana kendi fu betu. Ana fiti memufu subain. Wudi bem. Ana wudi fo. Se kronkwe jina. Ni senti na esi sinkunya. Ye bodwa e wo Dwabo Ase
2023 yeah remember ya diama o man Ghana buy no o say BB gold for oil the BB gold purchase for reserve that ideas when na ideas are eba no on the two Ghana chiri man ni party as here support to tani pa we na Ghana for ehia no 2022 enu woni Ramahama wa ye na juma yi
nipa bia enante onante ko nanim mo tia pe na onante ko nanim ana ne nan chiri eno ye MPP.
An army that lacks discipline will struggle to win its battles.
Unfortunate, Professor who crew have a breed, and me a prophet, me a prophet.
What's that? Some papa biabo. Mama na papa. Brother, sister. Atina mafufi acha dodo. Mama wodan ka okra reboso na we maju. Ono ti the major real estate for say. Wo brena so de wala be ye fiera. Wala kasa Sudan. Uncle, men se so sika ko bankofu bi mo njizo. Na san ko wasa so de ke ye djuma wasana bo bo aka ho. The meet bra major real estate. Na nyem be din komo. Sika ka krebu botase. Yes spreading kind mo 1 year na tiaka. Insase ni na so wo krom. Osan so ya lofole. Make sure fofofo. Awe wala ni umpe we na opedi. Evo se abucha. Ebi asase ni dey.
Obo Amasaman, Shy Hills, Queen City, Obom Newtown, Port Jase, Obom Mango City, Dentra, Obom Ashtown, and Asugakope.
It's a thing no litigation free. No longer fully registered. Say your full payment. Get your 5 bags of cement and 200 pieces of blocks free. Only to frame off my true freedom. Estate Limited. Mama Fiera.
Yefema na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na kame na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa ebi no asa miracle bi wadro no sese mafunu pra se disi atwini nkasa me humi esi so sese me humi ani esi so obekasa de bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal nti ni bi fi na ti no nti pa me sa 3 days ni ebi no nkasa de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi ti ma ye bi nyansa mketo ana mse we de me fro aka so na me fa nhyɛ me nkwa no
me de abe for 3 years ni ana asemi guna wa me na mu sisunya hye me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me duru da ba 6 years ni tema bi am ye ma di se na me ga na ta ya le na nku preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 guys ni stand di tema me ka se yanku pe no yam se ene ya me no ka se no wa to me a me din wa me mte ase
3P garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Hello Ghana, payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win, up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to be won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, you heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play now. Review Scratch for Win. scratch it again. It is casting pound. You must be 18 years and above today. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the NMA and the Veritas Platform.
Okay, let's talk educational console, building the future through children. Now, before regional minister Ebeka Sano, me pese me tie free momo ho ansa. Enti ma me phone lines nintum. Na me ntie ma dwen kakra. Na fe me de share mame Obenewa Oklu, the Greater Accra regional minister. Your numbers near 0208 984 166. And after 0256 685090. From Mrs. Here and after Yenshan Kwambena Ase on our network this morning.
Power 97.9 FM, the game changer.
All right, so 0208 984 166. And after 025 668 5090. We can do some talking this morning. Pamcho Agbozo Herbal Clinic. Okay, Maminti Kolari Emrana Fi Yanko Agbozo ho. Good morning. Pacho Wenye.
Pacho Wenye Mayoga. Mikasafi Dakuma. Adije Krum.
Me Pacho Yente Wanope.
Yo ma. Opening of Bekasafi. In fact, Mathieu. Na mahuse ampa okunde odi ayana ya before ese so mkuna agia ewo mi asinya shomti owo mo mistake also okase ombaka opposition asano kana no kwe di bian chese di okane ne kwe obi ya dia wala basu na wo so dia ba obi abo basu someone to be under Mahama again. I thought you must long time. Take on one to Ghana and say, Emutu. What can I send him up? Nana, but also not having a do not a Jumanache. Now, Miss Stow was I could not I would be service and for into the now. I just have to say, Mamma, excellent. Material didn't NBC for the vegan Mama too. Ghana for the dignity. I'm an American dignity. And it's something that I'm now saying. I've gone to Obompire said, Mama, I quite 1 year. Share. Now, when you are reporting the other say, over the 3 years better. And I go for Oshira or Nipa or Niyansa or now I am showing.
Mamina was say, thanks very much. I also bet me I join the conversation 0208 984166 and after 025 668 5090. Yeah, no much numbers Nelson because that's our lines are you use for our conversation 0208 984166 and after 025 668 5090. Oh, for about me about so you pick a few of you before the regional minister joins us. Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Minya.
Pacho Hoini.
Yeah, Robert Kumeni Kupodetu.
Robert Kufudi and Pacho Etio.
Yeah, don't my member about Juma Power. In fact, 2 years Juma more my gun. Minya, Mamincha, Euro for some of Euro, Jumera, Julius Debra and Anope, honorable. Minya, Sabi, say Ghana, na you will see and woman. Then you come marketer and you do Nikurua. The young woman, your friends, and you did your dance you when you will be. Ya trasa Gentoni, Tancophonic Profacus. You come home. I will jump before no. they should give us a break on that kind of way in the cry. I just have quite the only crowd by some colleges. We can say, man, young farm or mine and answer man, and answer the woman find family and friends. Many bit in your bond, and I just say, oh, no, only one more money can cool, or no, one man heading, or no friends and parochial interest. You come more young to Sosania Manson. Mefa went to Mina, you perceive Bisa urban roads. Any highway to say, speed ramps are your person. Distance being a young modier one ram to the other. And understand that the needless local and no more send a yet, me patrol be some mine. The intermakers and say, we will afford your taxi rank, a year of coolie station. Now, if it medical stores, go for the medical or 2 streams to quino. At the bathroom, maybe speed ramps a good one, Makumaku 11. Distance 11. A Beyonce 3 strips. Now, before so before back on our basic dance one so basic about football union, yet you do that around. I was so to be honest, a dream taxi driver to mean patronize it. Many part the board don't people station, a year drivers on make it. Who for 10 times the matter of buying an auto? Okay, I'm out for the bomb base. I'm out for to Musafa to train. In Jabas, the money to Muno, around from Bayong Bimania Sadia, or Mano, Yamabion, and Koyo, Yabas.
But you bet me, I had the boy and say, Ubet me, I send the video to our WhatsApp line. Your WhatsApp line here 0243 905950 0243 905950. Send us a video of the concern. Now, to me and carrying it out. Or say a new Kofodia and as our concern if free. But do you have a caller waiting? Yes, who's next? Good morning.
Good morning.
Pacho
Power FM.
Good morning.
Good morning. Pacho, I'm from MO. Okay, Pacho, I'm from yeah. Good morning, Pacho Kasa.
PRO Adenta Mitasafi.
Me Pacho ya da CNTOM.
Opening. Opening.
Boss, yet you.
Opening. One interview we about MPP.
Yeah, I'm a whole yeah.
MPP no. She MPP party na ga so mo gudu. Enti mo mon train. No mon train. Na NBC at the top. Mahama Ediba ayo man ni mu no. Emeye adwuma. Na the top bi ni wan MPP for betumi di abre o man Ghana. Omu to be a mo man Ghana. It's Ghana for that again. Yeah, Kayasam, Mahama, Kanasam, secondary school. To buy a free education. Yeah, quality education. To see Mahama, I quality education. Because I'm to be a Mahama, I know. Only free seller. And as you see, an Omaba, and Omaba, or my son's to Abba, Omakui, Tabby. Fulani,
me patron, boss, me patron, men connoisseur, withdraw that statement of Obi a Fulani, no. Now, fit to our Samson. Debbie, me ba any pana o can one sam no okuta Ghana card and okuta Fulani card. Thank you, sir. Nyankopon shop, I made that same. Pamcho, yani ahwe kasa mu ye ni say ya. Ye benya yeti because wo awaka say minimo nti wo de me koto asemu a ebe ha me yie pa say wo de me to asemu no aba be san wuti wo ho a ene na nka ne kan no but untimi mfa me koto sebe ni patenten kon ho. All right, let's get going. Who is next on the line? I hear the call blinking. Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Pacho Haini.
Solo Kotoko Nakasafi Savannah region Bupe.
Solo Kotoko Savannah region Bupe. Pacho Intio.
Oh, me bo abaso ni djuma pa we ndura ne nyina me tie ni mbe interview na awo ye ni nyina no me bo abaso pa FM de wo ba no aba wan kasa we die mo efreso no na ye tie o Savannah region ni nyina na me pesa sa ba oni ano oba no message be na oba ba be ka ade no message ni nyina awo no zo mama wanya ye ni nyina ya na oba be den. Me Mr. Academy, I want to be no woman. Message, and you bet me. I can't be that I Na me bo na djuma pa we.
Yɛda ase paa yɛkyia Savannah region for so nyinaa anɔpɛ hwan bio na wɔ so a ɔpɛ so ɔkyerɛ n'adwen. Mind you, said the regional minister takes a seat in a moment. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pachomani so kakra hwan ni?
Good morning, David Neo.
David ofrefre him.
Katatu Madina.
Madina mpacho nti o. David Maone so. Unfortunately, we lost him. All right. 0208-984-166. Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Director.
Pacho meet you. Why name?
Pastor Sam Habib, because that's German of Stampa.
Habib, yenti call.
Mamicha, what came for you now? Namincha, Excellency John Domani Mahama. A Dura. Oh my Ghana. Ghana, and that the Diacosu Boko. When you believe the crown, as you go, oh my Ghana crown. I did a soon papa. Yeah, papa, no, okay, say. The woman intelligent, any Ghana, one Ghana card, obey one Ghana card. I don't know what I'm you. Yeah, come a Ghana for you now, as I say. Intelligent, soon one Ghana card, because one Ghana card, no, who the two Ghana card you need. Yeah, Ghana card, no, ain't me, who the two and you're intelligent, Another Uncle Kufado, the former president, by Bono region, at the Castle Sword, is the come to Sampa Road. They think the Parliament to mind, Ghana Cabinet now. They were John Dramani Mahama, Your Excellency, or the Castle Sword. Someone by Gaman North Area and the Empire. You are so what you didn't say. Conquer best of the Mayan because none of them who's a rango of a crown so I then. Which is a crack at the Ewoso. If you won't pay the money, and you I inquire Freddie, I inquire Freddie. So on Captain John Domani Mahama, no to a quiny, you don't Empire. Because Mamma for you now.
Let's say for so so yeah, that also Asiano pay. Yen pick 2 more calls now. Fe Yene the Honorable Regional Minister Enya this all important interaction this morning. 0208-984-166 and Afe 0256-685-090. The final 2 calls. Honorable Atina CDA. We'll get straight into that conversation with her. Now our focus on the Greater Accra region this very morning. Agbozo Herbal Clinic see and control say uhunsu agono intumi ntu ba na udi ya ewo mpamuni ade ewo fia uhia Agbozo Herbal Clinic omo enubna ni bi omo ne treat premature ejaculation 1 minute man yebemwanya that extensive run out person unya no low sperm count yebetumi aboa STDs yebeboa candidiasis sexual weakness Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye oni nyina enubna ni bi ewo ho ye kwashiman close to the Chief's Palace. Your number is 0241-750-282 0241-750-282 na fe wahwehwe Agbozo Herbal Clinic Agbozo Herbal Clinic your branch Ewotema Community 25 Savannah Junction opposite Def Traco Estates a hustle number is 0557-402-690 0557-402-696 and we are Agbozo Herbal Clinic Agbozo Herbal Clinic na fe ye konesa no. All right, so the Honorable Greater Accra Regional Minister has finally taken a seat here. Honorable Linda Obinewa Akwele Okulu. Honorable Atina Senano Pay. Yon Komobo Pa. Even before Honorable Minister Ebebana ye post flyer no, a lot of your questions and concerns came in advance. Ye beda mu nyina mu ase mo akere se mutie Power FM, mu hwe TV XYZ. Madam Asepa, hey, Quick Foods. Mambroni o Ashoman Estates. Michelle Nano Penra, you sent me a message say you watched me on TV. Mami acknowledge you and Nano paper Nyankopon Shroud. And no, you acknowledge my messages Amodiaba in advance, more concerns Nina na. Honorable Wahedi, we have limited time to zoom straight into the conversation. Na feno near bread be mayeno, ye the ababe to munina mwenim. Honorable Yamakwaba. Net to say, hey, Yamakwaba and you. Yeah. Good. Good. Next to saying.
Yamiadum.
Bibi Aboko.
Yamiadum.
Greater Accra region to saying.
Yamiadum Biaboko.
So 1 year of the reset here in the Greater Accra region.
Power FM.
Ediana Enfasona Abaso Diamayin.
Oh yo. First of all, me pese me chia itiefu nyina omutie. Especially omo omutie from Greater Accra.
Good.
Any shy osudokufo. Now to say me 1 year. My friend said 1 year so far so good. In fact, about sanitation issues in Greater Accra, my can say it has improved by 80%. Sanitation in Greater Accra has improved by 80%. Visibility, higher street lighting within the Greater Accra has also improved by also 70%. Security related issues. Well, share elections MPP 4 years. Omu sample can say Omu da security for us. In fact, Omu ye juma pa security wise in the region has also improved drastically by 90%. Chieftaincy issues within the region, land litigation, your friend said land gas issue within the region has also improved by 70%. See, so far so good. We are on the track.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. But honorable, where from all these percentage scores in one year assessment and a moment marks, and I say there's been a research and these, outcomes.
Yo, Medasi, RCC, we have a research team. Almost share ejuma yeye. Because you see, the ultra we no num say ni share.
Good.
And anyone now be praise amount for Ebeka. Say into pair research and American and pair revelations from people. HSA ni American. Sa true. Yes.
Beautiful. Say so you one cry hunting on
yeah. Oh yes.
And on the issue of security, yes. On the issue of visibility, sure. But I have a challenge with sanitation.
Yeah.
Where are we not getting it right when it comes to sanitation, Honorable Oklu?
Yo, Medasi, let me say, let me give an example. For instance, I've been doing monitoring a lot. I make sure that the MCs, they are always on the ground. Maybe I was a dredging. I was a maybe I was empty the bins. I was a tax force. I put in place. Kwambena Prah. I was a let me cite an example. Yesterday I was the whole of the day with Ashama Madina MC. There was a stretch when I was coming. The catcher will say yes, the tax force they did so well, but the is amount for ban the pure water in Yamegu. So on front will be now near the Kwambena Prah. Mr. T, I gave one gentleman my number, said they should do that and give me videos. Or here give me videos that the place has been cleared. As at I did some monitoring in the evening. As at 10:30 to 11, on my way back to the constituency, I noticed a heap of refuse. What I say? Ain't nipa osha unso be anyone and not dumpy refuse egu hono. It is so be trema obefo say for instance assembly no enye. But I was on them making sure say the right thing is being done.
Okay.
And because sanitation related issues is very expensive because the tax force some are being paid 150 Ghana cedis a day. So some of the assemblies have as many as 100 tax force, as many in the metro and the municipal. Some have 200. So if you multiply 150 by 200 a day, you can imagine the amount sika assembly near the essay ewon. In this assembly SS sika nyina na owie na se ebia obia point there introduce 24-hour economy. So the beya obi poor at night no we will still have what people monitoring and that is some of the. But you cannot be everywhere at the same time. It's obi dan who obekwa aba no be adampe refi. Sometimes attitude na. I was saying make sure say attitude no will be stable enough because they be amika se cholera by na enim sikeni ene eni ohieni. It's abechi obi bia. What you say? So owo ba wo enim sikeni o ene eni ohieni. It's sometimes when we talk to them about sanitation related issues, they have to comply with us. Because at the end of the day, whose interest? You'll be our interest. And you mean interest. Maybe I mean residential, me home maybe a cholera by affected. But for the ordinary Ghanaian, what I say?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Honorable, Mebo Abaso on that point of say patrol in the nights. Because Oba Empo and our regional minister Nessa Anajo no to me to car no nemu no year inspection of projects anyhow the city is being kept then it's a good mover pa but Anajo no ya uhunu ekrom so saying yankani asem no uhunu saying
yes yankani asem has become a big challenge and that was how we undertook an exercise people wouldn't know the reason why we undertook. Street light is capital intensive. You fix street light, Ministry of Energy. The last time we call ministers, regional minister what brepa. This exercise start here in the Hunselbe. You fixing light this church. You better give per se recently say Honya Yesu.
Yeah.
I was there. I made sure said the assembly. I fixing light. The following day we were told somewhere we have street lights in here.
Or maybe we have street lights.
Or we street lights in here. Our post. What you say? It's only at the end of the day at whose cost? The taxpayers' money, government cost. What you say? So street light issues. That is why we see. Only we notice there's a company here. They saw this. It was alleged, and you say almost the company but it was alleged.
Okay.
So these are some of the companies, scraps companies. And street near only street light, traffic light, and who no more copper no woman, no more to do to film. Transformers, they be tables who you see a transformer, you into light, and why you we have to call ECG. All these things. I notice air custom. We got an intel. Say there is this the scrap dealers companies, they are encouraging that because some of the scraps they buy from them. If they don't get anybody to buy from them, I'm not sure they'll steal. So we took out of our business care, we said let's store some of the scraps, and lo and behold, in fact it was an answer. Just a fresh
scrap dealers,
fresh cables.
Like serious.
What to me who say? These are ECG cables. We have evidence. I mean, you can say national scale. Yes, we are thinking about the workers there. News will be actually say regional minister has been deceived by an appointee. Uncle Closey. Yes, we are thinking of the ordinary Ghanaian. So at the end of the day, workers, but let's also think about the government for once, because the right thing must be done at the right time. We call one of the ECG managers to escort because they can identify what are ECG cables and what are not ECG. And they confirm in the video that was all circulating everywhere that they confirm say indeed these are ECG cables. Now, who share ECG cables? Me who say I say rapper na
the cable cover. Good, yeah.
It's when you go to their bin dustbin so who say yi cables in here there two bin and you can clearly see say they've written ECG cables. What I say? So such a company now you see my investigation. Let's go into an agreement with them. Perhaps they wouldn't know say the people selling to them, they are stealing. So we have to draw their attention that you don't just buy from scrap dealers. There are other events, legal entities, they are into this. So you buy from them. What I said. So the fact that we are undertaking this exercise doesn't mean that we hate any company. And now say you say you'll be a Juma. No. It is a demolition. Yeah. Same applies. What I say. So we notice that indeed, among for we are cable into street lights here fix here. They're cut off. Yeah. Sometimes we to baby to me and full post now. They are string cables. At the end of the day, Juma, we come back to square one. As I say, you identify some of the problems. You to me and resolve support. Trust me. The whole greater Accra. Yeah.
Honorable, I like your spirit and your passion on the job because enye man na ye tenya musei. But me share a year akoma wo de ye adwuma no ene se ne osi kasa so batan na nyankopon hwa wo pa na kyese wo pese obese kran. But aka ye suban no se ne esi dwen no ya namo ne na ye no se yetumi sesa na ebema adwuma no ayemra ma obia ne kroma ayefe because I'm also even looking at crash barriers along our highways and also no se car bobi mu pe na scrap for na ba wide ko and this is also a challenge and I don't know how we are guarding against state properties. More BB in the pipeline to guard against state properties.
Oh yeah, in fact, where has awakened us?
Good.
Those exercise has awakened us. Yeah. So we'll come out with a finding. Now you sure how better. Yeah. Be protected.
Go for them to say be a N1 so a Chimota section on now say crash barriers ni nyina no boys now why na fe na.
Yeah, when a mass sign say yeah, there's a speed ramp ahead of you.
Direct signs ni nyina.
Omwe tutu ni nyina evi.
Yeah.
And
now far from a Chimota going to Insawam, now far a quine soa, a hustle you could see say a lot of indisciplined activities. But honorable, let me bring your attention to MMDCs and their conduct. Are there a problem? Are some, giving you problems and because say MMDCs nehu omajuma ya. Ebema ojuma na yemre. Because they are the first point of call at the district and municipal levels before we get to you. How are they coping and giving you that support in your field?
Oh, I'll say for sure that they are coping. In fact, some of them are older, way older than me. But when I talk to them, they listen.
Good.
They are coping. Just said I was say you have to be on some of them to make sure because Juma yenina ebimu on the first time we MC and RDC. What you are saying? Obviously from a Jumano. No one who say na a Jumani city. What you are saying? Obi or for Sabia MC with Jumani Salbertina office. Now a commanding subordinate now co-workers say koyese. Only say who leadership by example. When I was on taking the lead, that will be near there and follow. So I say they are coping very well. They are really coping and they are not lying to you.
But is there a deliberate attempt to beautify the city? Because elsewhere there are deliberate attempts at beautifying and enhancing the nation's capital. And for instance, if it's a stretch of road ya shada pa who say quite we at your mind this is the approach we are giving to it. We are making sure say the markings are well laid out, the greenery and the flowery are well also portioned. There are systematic timelines I did to be out here. Every 6 months, I see a cornico prune flowers now. Every 6 months, somebody's on it. If there is somebody assigned to ensure, say, not even one single street light of this stretch goes off. Somebody's responsibility, no. So attention to detail, no. Are we giving it our attention and our honorable Obnewa?
Yes, and that is how we always be on them because sometimes we assume say they know their responsibilities and they know their duties. Inti yashani and notices say there's a portion that complains about we make sure that we put the MC on his right too.
Good.
Na near what's on your own. To say some of the ceremonial streets we call na a huefu.
I like that ceremonial.
Yes, a huefu. It's a huefu sana as MC sometimes in some of them contracting amount for say omonye. Inti na dream say or they share contract and sano now the place is okay and every time the place is safe. Who share my recent videos go out there was a place we visited now and the man MC didn't take it lightly from me at all me the man ankasa catch him say no catch him say that portion has been given to a contractor. You see, yes, it has been given to a contractor. When was the last time you came to inspect? Say the contractor is doing the right thing. Because you assume in your office, say, would you check contractors and now the place is kept clean. What do I say? So sometimes, and we have to call the contractors because they will see, small boys don't move for sana. So daily monitoring. Good. It's what we've tasked the MCs to be doing. Daily monitoring. Daily monitoring. Yes. Because when they do the daily monitoring, now we have a platform that we report 40 street lights, those that are not working. Until you could see, they've given us all the places, street lights. In fact, yesterday it was working. This morning, ABR 9 from my BR pa na ABR. Ama cable na yeding problem bia abahu nti immediately ni akacha muzamuma electricians because electrician our assemblies all the assemblies what they say, so what are their duties and are their responsibilities so they should tax them to be also doing that monitoring so at least Ghana be effort say we want to bring Greater Accra back to its beauty and trust me we'll get there.
Fantastic. So the Honorable Greater Accra Regional Minister now we are still on our conversation looking at how best you bet me Accra, the Accra that we all desire to live in as the face of our nation, that's the capital. Now an engineer Monkote din common on my who said World Wetlands Day. And this one brings us to the conversation for last week's action and all the good and bad name.
Yeah.
Now, tell us more about that action and what is more to come about demolition of settlers along our water bodies and our waterways.
Oh, Medasi, since I have not more also here.
Beautiful.
My Kasaka cannot also picking it up. Last year, we started with this demolition exercise because we want to Greater Accra and now the whole country. Flood what?
Flood free from
yes.
Yeah.
Ain't we not before your exercise. In fact, that is their duty to make sure say on your assessment and who baby your drains never baby lagoons never baby is so near to the mainstream gradually. See, we tax them say that exercise. To say American, we got some of the areas I started demolition last year. Last year we couldn't finish because at a point in time, a month was regional minister yourself, though your catch here saying free her, but mama America now we prepare a place to go into as human being. Now was here posse kaka near for mom. So they were served since last year. You see, this year is an action year. Into wooden seats. Now the few will be negligence into the whole country will flood, especially because I'm responsible for Greater Accra. I speak to the issues of Greater Accra. So this time around, you put a wool, then you say, flood, a month for we have to go and look for money and make sure that people are buried, compensate their families. It wasn't easy for us. So this time I say no. Especially Usha, Peshi Lagoon Honomo. I heard that we have the biggest, I'll say one of the biggest laguna in so of the eastern region. I heard about gradually, enters the sea. Almost see honina near sea then. It's not mostly there is a need, risk assessment. Mostly there is a need to create a buffer. Into any all buildings that be affected. You need that buffer now, and then we are good to go. Into your agency say, baby, in fact, assembly in the road map, and the ideas are demolition. So a lot of people were affected. Now Sunday, me call Royal House Chapel. I had the opportunity. Me na more focus and say, sometimes people will say, Mommy, na need more deals no. And you say me more deal. But they are protecting the larger interests. And I'm citing an example because there was this lady, one lady brought or two Bani is about 3 years. And so I said, there was a similar situation where in Sotoya, Obi sea gata we see them also. So at the end of the day, in so go obi them. Now we fresh. Inti na who kika all the person all the savage in the property and an ibani tones you. Obey akwa na akwa newu. So between nia wunu and nia our life, which one would you pity? So when at a point in time I couldn't even go there because I told Nadmo, the director general, say, oh, some of the buildings because this may sit down there until I know how it feels. Say, we sit down to that level. So I couldn't stand it. So I was there with them the first day, Second, the subsequent one I couldn't because I noticed the buildings were very huge. So I couldn't go there. But it was a lady who was carrying a child, and that caught my attention. Man for So when I went to check, I asked them. So between the woman who lost the child and between this woman whose child is alive, which one I will pity? Obviously, the person who lost the child. And so sometimes, demolition, people wouldn't understand. But we are doing it for them. Me baby, I'm if you 100 years, I wouldn't get any flood. It's a dodoa. I want me free. Maybe I mean dying sino. There's no way saying so better. There was only one place that we see got a beer one time for the first time if you flood here. Asa me flood beer. It's in comment now I say me if you flooded. It's me relaxing. That I will not think about. But your mom tax as a regional minister, you should be responsible. As a leader, you should always be responsible. Now make sure say you are not protecting few interests, but rather the larger interests. Until this time around here, trust me, demolition exercise, baby, you be fire, you be who say, you were all the areas. I was mapping. Yeah, mapping. Say we are done with the Peshi Lagoon. We are creating buffer. Say what we want to do is that Director General has traveled. He'll be back hopefully on Thursday. Oba, yeah, machines available. Good. You say about clear debris. We na omo bubu egu hono. Okay. You be na near expanding the lagoon. Lagoon no more close. We want to bring it back to its natural state. Okay. See, the natural state. Alongside the lagoon, the place was so nice. Almost says the containers in there. Honestly speaking, we are going to beautify the place.
Beautiful. Yes. You beautify the place.
You are going to
as beautiful as you are yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, so this one is a question. I'll say, I'm Ni from Usu. What is the Honorable Minister doing for the people of Shai Osudoku? During heavy rainfalls, some parts of our constituency still struggles with flooding and poor drainage. When are you going to address these issues? Okay, so a few questions. Me patro note them down now for minimal time to address them. And you Shai Osudoku. I'll say, I'm Esther. Greetings to Honorable Regional Minister. She's very pretty. I'm watching her on TV, but there seems to be a disconnect. We shouldn't only see leadership on TV. We need you here in our constituency to listen to our views before decisions are made. Esther, the but unfortunately, Esther, one share baby, I'll do message way free air bar. Dwabo Ase. I'm Dede. What immediate and long-term measures are being taken to rehabilitate the La roads, considering its deteriorating and persistent traffic congestion on that stretch? Dede so concerned or the air bar and no. I mean, say a question. If it's a question, I'll put it before Honorable Nafi Wabuayen. Or say, I'm blessing from Kanishi. Well done, Honorable. Your humility and dedication to our region shines through every time you speak. May God continue to guide you. Blessing. Yedase. We used to say, I'm now from Amasaman. Honorable Lendo Clue, your presentation is excellent. It's refreshing to see you on TV and listening to you this morning. We need accountability in our development. We are watching and supporting you. Now, from Amasaman, I know this our message. We Honorable, okay, Obisu say the concern Ablekuma Baniyard, Malam Junction, total darkness. Are you aware of these concerns? With all due respect, Minister.
Yes, I'm aware of. The MC came to me with similar reports.
Okay.
we've given street light to the MCs, normal fixing. Okay. We've also encouraged them, say, they should also purchase more, aside those that we've given to them. RCC, myself, and the Ministry of Energy, we are taking responsible for the ceremonial roads. And the assemblies are responsible for the inner roads.
Okay.
So if it has to do with the ceremonial roads, as for that, recently, we just contracted 30 contractors. A bill in addition to what we've already contracted. So that Omubeye Ejuma say near and say fixes solar street lights.
Yeah.
So that is
from Pachawadaruma.
On
TV.
Commission contractors with the Ministry of Energy said they should work on the ceremonial roads.
Okay.
Yes, that was the ceremony.
So you see a ceremonial road, a hona mujina and a street lights in the sea on. Until I no more stickers atata ho ama na times and no you better home come at appropriate time. Because when you are looking at beautification, Sanima when you
even post with friends
post bubu no.
Post bubu na ama amafo yi.
Oh, honorable when you saw the effect. Because me na me worry Sanya man.
And a preventive visibility driver be driver. One say na omo mounty adverts. Our criminal block, so we are doing away with all of the yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have videos.
Yeah.
I just say I'm for
because there are some communities that so peer free an area now back to the main junction. Maybe up so share left, right before you cross. Once a signposting one ajiwafa. And I always ask myself, I say, Yanshe any mechanisms are. I mean, govern the placement of billboards and signposts. Baby, I'll be able to me to see.
Oh, assemblies.
Advertisers Association of Ghana.
There are bylaws everywhere. Just that implementation has been a challenge.
Because they say, who drew? I would do me cemetery in the war and he found Pacho Boamekakra. I want to one cry her. And then the war Usuya.
Yes.
And the war Carnation. And at the end, the war parliament in China. Also cemetery. So Drew, there are certain billboards minimum companies they belong to, but adverts no billboards na nkasa no board na why. And the way Amawaya Basani adeno, it's an eyesore. It doesn't beautify your eye and what you want to even see in the city. And Timona Mamunsha don't take notice of such things. So billboard no say client na boss no the contract na wu. No ma me yi ya. Omutimi yi o mani ma billboard no na flexi banana and no boss no awa basa tantan and billboards ni bi kwa metallic frame na cuz are reaction and no one seems to care. I mean it's very bad. Also traffic light at they are off at Awoshipoku Ase traffic lights no patrol Awoshipoku Ase also traffic lights near off ubetumi address no amaye em say concern I will be noting it down. Now the appropriate time, maybe away you know the amaya, but it be some more boss so say areas like Alajo, Circle Street Lights, they are working. Paloma, Onam Kanda, Ring Road, Police stretching as well. You could see some visibility now, but in between the lights, maybe higher near Dundum into say if there are 100 lights maybe 10 of them you're off. And no so and the way medians of our roads and so no, Ebiabon say Emuafu. Baby okra is more of a forest. And it's when I'm left my main favorite to say Tessano stretch no crying example. Tessano look at such a beautiful area. Now when I'm crying so the ononam benkum no ehunu drive onam nifa. The onam nifa ni so hu drive onam benkum. And you ask yourselves I hold MC bi ani ho. Ade no ma yi o mani na sa niam na ekoso. And now me no ka saying so ubera Achimota Forest also opposite Achimota Forest the forestry services division for no baby omuchi nua omde kono na wunya pie free side division one about be si kwan nimu na do ani akere ebia dwowulo there is a pothole e kwan nimu a menim say pipe and da kwan na se but anytime you reach that area no say ho na flooded ensuo no efiri kwan na se kota na se basa ene meba no pai no mu di nua ani nwura ana aye reflector esiwo to caution drivers basa stretch and so and I'm like chale honorable Make me several instances of some indisciplined acts are ekoswa. Say I like your courage. Say who me when ni pass and you kwesa demolition na one whom omumobo because you omo ye nenye na. You betumi aboa man kran ye. Honestly, Mamintio concerns your response to some of the concerns among for the abandona fee. You say you be to me at asumpo with time. Your way akaya.
You me that say. I me say the flooding since I have the director for NADMO
region. Go.
Yes,
Dennis.
he addressed that issue.
Thank you.
Esther not going to be a my the VV the be free, but I can assure her say. We are always on the ground. Say in the office. They be ya Danny Zoom lion for.
Thank you.
They be any nam. Any actually be ya benya problem. In fact, I say MCs very much alert because who are you call with this shit? I be near that Facebook.
One problem. Honorable Minister Dawson, my mama about cope, which is very very serious. Who address no mamia me to check the amount. On say we be rap parliament. Both from the east and the west gates are parliament on there are gates entrances or and now bet me first non komutum but a name ye bia na before you enter those east and west gates say a quino because it's a ceremonial street a quini mwetutu right in front of parliament asem na mekon conference center ni mu na mekon and this is a ceremonial street and can this and can say timelines for it. Okay, every 6 months we'll come and do street markings. We'll come and do, make sure say if there are potholes these are roads, they say first class roads. But I'm saying quite JJ Rollins the time and any bio and the more to and if there is even a convoy and a namswa and I'm sure policemen or mutiemi dispatch riders will bear me out with this concern I'm expressing this morning. It's very dangerous. Into no strong parliamentary resume when in corner yen ceremonial roads ne the first class roads na enya proper street markings and demarcations near unu say hakra squatters entiment na so because enya baabia na yepenema squatters etna nya baabia na ma hawkers ediga there should even be concentrated zones hawkers ebe trade ewo in the capital city say ebe tikronanim because we be pay free airport. Not right from the airport. Oh, she Niger for Wangara for Muslim Scania there. It's a nice saw.
No, Krampo, you've drawn my attention.
Honorable Obiniwa.
Yeah, we'll be doing an exercise on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Tonton.
Thank you.
In fact, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they did similar exercise.
Thank you.
I'm a ye interior.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all money now. Baby.
Yeah.
So this exercise is a major concern. In fact, it's a personal project I want to take.
Beautiful.
Good. Yes, and then the roads, some of the roads has been awarded. In fact, we are working on the contract document at RCC, so they should relax for us. In fact, every year, His Excellency Amahu can say every constituency, at least there's a kilometer road
Beautiful.
Until at the end of the day, tenureship 4 years to come. Now you can imagine the number of roads that has been worked on all the 275 constituencies. So they should relax for us. Even with the conference in Nimona, yes, I've taken notice of that. Yes, we are meeting the Minister of for roads and highways.
Okay.
So I'll draw his attention to that.
Thank you.
Me assure Kwai and Befaso. Until Lafo, I can assure them because they also happen to have their MP as the deputy for local government. So it's dear to her heart. I can assure them that they should relax. I'm very much aware of the light. It's not functioning. So myself and the MC Yeshua Kwai and Befaso. And I recently to send America awarded contractors are omudi hunjuma enti yebe fix light amam. If you are traffic light I will show on it's well noted. In fact, we have all the assessments all the functional lights we are aware nti traffic lights enye ha na mukra fi amanoni nti as to bar the Ministry of Roads and Highways will draw attention. Fix it. So it has been captured. But your best mostly there was one of the places the street light, traffic light. I was told that I led the delegation and I'm going to fix light. 2 days after, I was called. There will be 2 traffic lights. If in fact, yes, we to me because mostly no say light in here juma wa and as our boys here from Goro boys kojina direct traffic now almost direct traffic almost says at the end of the day say fix light boa do na because of be personal interest in now I call you lights near traffic lights maybe any juma na ya fixing ya me ya dum na ba ni ya fix here almost residents around amunye watchdog my say be obi abede ebe guide traffic lights and I say I want a pattern because at the end of the day eduma you know the consequences. Good. And it has been captured beautiful and to say nyaka Pokwasi also is well noted. Tessa not to say nyaka the MC I'll draw the MC's attention na alcohol no do say man but you best say na daily no in fact the numbers we are working hand in hand with the MTN Tigo and normal some lines we'll put it out obia emergency call lines ufa baby who say ball a big baby we can assure you that within 24 hours it will be cleared.
Honorable, sorry to cut you though, but I'm on for the messages Bapa, and unfortunately all the time to deal with the concerns because some one concern be and no the BGT. One the way now we are creating bus stops. Now minimum how the assemblies understand the concept of advertising and even bus stopping. And then bus stops no say sika na be assemblies need DGA. Ube huna company be a bus stop. One bus stop which is just maybe about 2 meter stretch. Maybe about 4 companies. Now I don't know how they understand beautification. Ube uni a metallic frame billboard kakraka bagaya bi na sanho. And even passengers now, make use of the bus stops. No, but be about them be net home. Inti among for slow class make use of the stop. Chale, your situation no you so serious say see a can near ye town for. But and also na make crony ye crow. And no net see ye nim. And no na me ho toyen. And no na me to me nanten near your confidence. We also living in a country.
Power the fam.
Honorable. Yeah, the betumi ayama as a media outlet ne say we can give you one appearance each month to come and give us an original update. And when you do that, when your feedback where things are going on well and wrong. Now if you at the end of the 4 years no research no bon say in kese. Enti efrem more another invitation. That's what we can do for you. XYZ Power FM Dwabo Ase program no we can allot a once in a month so we'll open once in 2 weeks cry at the bema but because of time but at the end of the month no near to me I catalog a lot of our successes and our achievements then our problems and concerns serving as feedbacks near the aboye ho the making only me adwena.
Oh yes me know ya in fact when I receive a call say I'm supposed to appear say why not I have to make I have a sore throat but I have to push and come here because accountability is very important, and on the 18th this month the accountability series at the presidency now with all the ministries they say do great Accra.
Thank you.
So the whole world will listen to us on the 18th.
Beautiful.
And some of the challenges eventually will address them.
Then is that but let me just give you 2 minutes because we have the next 4 minutes to wrap up. Never sum up this conversation and what is to come because a fair moment and common on Bedipa on radio and on TV. Now periodically we alert people on what's going on. Pacho Mitio.
Yes, thank you very much. But GD said my boss but the flooding at some of the places, no.
Yes, sir.
You can see that you are started dredging, but most of these places, so currently, no, there is road construction going on.
Okay.
Into you to divert some of the channels. And you know, a bit how could dredging main lagoon and a main drain. It will not augur well for this. And you know, I'm on top of say maybe I buy a Germany, Abunya, any of those places, you know. We'll be sending a excavator there very soon to start dredging at those places.
Beautiful.
And you know, like Madam said, no, wet land day. And you know, we want to protect as much as we can our Ramsar site or our wetlands.
Thank you.
Because your migrating birds be air mobile. And you know, this is a convention that we signed, an internationally signed convention. Ghana, yes, we in wetland are you protecting your Skebia. But currently, we should Greater Accra. But because we have allowed people to encroach on our wetland, and you know, this is going out to all of us. All those living around those places, you know, see who be a like Minister said, we can't be at all the places all the time. Until be who be now or draw your attention now. We'll quickly come and then act on it. But
thank you.
This time round, we are assuring people that we will try as much as possible to mitigate the flooding effects in Greater Accra region.
Beautiful. Final one, I'll say good morning, The Dawn. I'm watching you live from North Kaneshi. GRA office at North Industrial Area near Tesano has a very bad road, but that's where taxes are collected. Awudome Cemetery Road has no street lights. Please, are the CCTV cameras not working? If it works, then why doesn't it capture the thieves who steal the street lights? Some police officers stand very close to potholes and check road tax. The minister will do us a good job with our support. Nana Poku, yes, me mate, Nana Poku, Senior Bazooka, and all this message we buy. Finally, Honorable, you have a minute to wrap up our conversation and assure the people of Greater Accra region and Ghana, say, your best is still yet to come.
Yeah. Me that say, I say concerns no more raising na. Yeah, that almost but we can say CCTV cameras is enough. Some of the CCTV cameras is not functioning.
It's not functioning. You mean install here prior to 2024 now. Almost a capture Greater Accra map baby.
In fact, even the day
cameras
that day now we capture. I recall I was in opposition by then.
Okay.
That day there was an incident of robbery. They couldn't even retrieve near the footage. There was a vendor.
Wow.
Momo vendor. What else? To me, so
okay.
It was just there. I am fashion. So say resetting agenda. Minister for Roads and Highways, Eddie Hunjumapa, say non-functional CCTV. Omubi di Hunjumama. Enti you bet to be a catcher one and say abote na munyamaye. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's a gradual process. Now, alongside that, try say. You better improve the amount for you better improve security BBR or Greater Accra. Greater Accra. You also sell because someone boy ejumani into me. There was a time I disguised me. I was walking through one of the pose. I stood there and I said that kutu say me maybe I why so I mentioned say obi tremo because say mami ni awo no free hono but obi en fi me. So imagine say bibi na me wia can me wia ne fala na my head.
I like your courage
because enyo obi a sem say wo inti na make me sure say guys attitude na wo for ejuma to say wow dear
good
wo a man for own the country to say bibi enko here be affecting
be a citizen and not a spectator. Good.
That is the issue.
Thank you.
Won iti ye di hu nyina shema ye ngin this say ye benya issues.
Me that say.
Yes.